Yeah, not the usual person you see starting Grace's lives, but as usual, just getting ready. I'm just going to look at my phone just to see what chat I've missed. Just bear with. Hope everyone's keeping okay. Big shout out to Brian for giving us a shout out. Where are we? Just going to have a look at this. Bear with me, we'll have a look at the chat. Where are we? Oh, turn the volume down. Alex, you've got a bit of a drink problem there. Oh dear, not good. Hello to Alex, hello to Simon. Ivo, are you new in channel, my friend? Hope so. Paul, Brian, Jake, Ivo again. Donegal Dad Rail, good to see you in the house. Aaronville. Brian, Timber's in the house. Paul, Brian, bear with me. Tweak the last video title a bit because sorry, as I say, just bear with me. Posh Rob again. No, it's denim shirt, that's all it is. Just didn't want to wear a hoodie or anything today because it's been a bit warm today. We're always getting plastered. We did the other week, bottle of champagne, went a bit too far. Could barely walk. And William's here. Come and say hello, Wills.
Oh, you started, oh.
Well, yeah, because your sister, you have to come this way. Your sister is constantly late. And just for once, I thought we would treat everybody in the live stream to being exactly on time. The live stream has started on time, hasn't it, guys? Next, we've got issues. So is the buffer wheel. Yeah, I've just noticed that.
Is that actually on Wi-Fi or is it on mobile data?
Yeah, double check in case it's...
Bear with us, guys. I'm going to check this is switched over to the Wi-Fi.
It collects, yeah.
Right. Hopefully it might be okay. It is connected to the...
Right, it's over here. Look, we'll talk to these again. Dogs, probably.
It is connected to the access point, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Excuse the noise in the background. Yeah, so Grace has finally joined us, even though we did manage to start the live on time.
That was you that started it, that's why.
Yeah.
But have you shown people, has people not noticed something with you?
What?
What you've managed to do again?
Oh.
It's really obvious when
Oh yeah, it is a bit obvious. I actually managed to stand on my glasses. We did the old man thing, had tea, had a nap, got up, and I've stood on these. And I've actually properly bent them.
But he can't do anything because he lost his second pair of glasses until he gets his eyes tested.
Wonky, yeah, very wonky, Robson. You can't. I didn't know it until Grace has actually mentioned it.
No, it's obvious. It's
That is
like really obvious.
I'm taking them off. No, I can't take them off because I can't read. Yeah, say hello to each other in the chat if you want while Grace sorts herself out.
Yeah, iPad is
that's where you can plug it in.
How can I plug it in when the phone's on charge?
Have we not got a second lead?
No, it's upstairs.
Go and get it.
Then I'll forget it. And...
Well, I'm talking. You'll have to go and get it.
What you doing with the Mac?
I'm not using that.
Oh, okay. I'll go and get my iPad in a minute.
Please. Home for a bit and have dinner with the mum. Haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. And hello to her. No worries, Ray. You say hi to mum for everybody. Oh. Feel free to share each other's links and anybody new in the chat. Sorry, Roger, I missed your message. So it's a bit crazy at the moment, so please forgive us.
Rob, can you just ask Ray how they were after the storms?
Oh yeah, Ray.
Tammy's had to send off.
We know about, I can't remember the name of it, the storm that was hitting Florida and all that lot. I know Tammy, etc., had to bunker down sort of thing. How are you all getting on? Jake, Mum and the rest of the family. Mum's doing okay. Sorry about this, guys. I've got no idea what's going on. Yeah, so Maywen's had another operation on Wednesday night to remove the shunt. They put a drain in. They believe that was the news that we had Tuesday evening. They had the operation on Wednesday. Sorry, I've just noticed. Bear with me. Stuart St Mary's Model Church Railway YouTube keeps taking you off. Yeah, we do get that. So yeah, she is hopefully on the mend. They're doing a test tomorrow to see if the infection has finally gone. She's been on some really aggressive antibiotics. But I've spoken to her on video today. We're going to pop up and see her a week today, because she could be in the best part of September. But yeah, again, thanks everyone. The support you've all been amazing. The comments and everything on YouTube, the private messages we've received. Well, you saw the state of mum the other day. This keeps disconnecting.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know whether to restart the AP.
We could do before we kick off onto anything. It
Yeah.
might be worth doing it. So bear with us 2 secs,
Yeah,
guys.
what we're going to do for a second, guys, keep on talking. We're just going to switch off the wireless access point to try and force it to reset. So chat amongst yourselves. Connect.
Yeah, it will take a minute, Wills.
Right, hopefully we're back. I really don't get this. We've got to... Yeah, mechanic Jake, we are. I'm actually watching it myself. I think what we might have is possibly too many blooming devices connected to this shed. So I'm going to shut that off. But yeah, what I was trying to say was thank you for everybody. Oh, Choberton. Tony, no, it's not freezing your end, it's freezing our end. But yeah, thank you for all the support on the comments on the page and also the private messages. That's really appreciated. And she's still getting ready.
Oh, here.
I'm a woman, I'm never ready on time.
You wouldn't believe this. I'll tell you what.
Let's make sure I'm decent, please, because I'm wearing a dress.
Look at this.
What? It's not my fault.
To Julie, thank you for all the support on the comments on the page and also the private message.
Huh?
Probably have like text to speech or something.
Alexa, cancel. Siri, cancel. No, change it. Thank God for that. My phone decided to try and send a message to one of my friends to what the comment I've just said to you guys. But yeah, look at this.
What? It's a combination of both yours and mine.
I'm just going to be slightly worried if she says cough.
I'm not going to loop it
or
up and
bend
let
over.
it dry.
Or bend over. What do you think, guys?
Payback, isn't it?
Can you read the comments, please, if you don't mind?
Wherever she put the iPad.
On your phone.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
there you go.
Is the iPad on yet?
Yeah.
Where'd you leave off at?
Just saying thank you to everybody. I can't remember. I think everybody's still saying
Hello.
Yeah.
hello to
Is
everybody.
it me you're looking for? I can see the eyes.
Ray saying the storm hit Tammy and Ray was...
Oh, Jesus.
All is good. I had thunder and lightning, no rain. They got hit and wind is going to be down tomorrow to work on train.
Oh, is it other Ray?
Must be
Sorry,
done.
I thought that was...
Crazy weather.
No,
30
same
minutes
area.
apart. Yeah, they're 30 minutes apart.
Yeah, so it sounds like our Tammy and Ray from Mum and Son Trained RAILFANS. Ray's just saying they got dead Smurfs. Oh yeah, the gloves.
I need...
It sounds like they've got hit pretty bad.
Can I get some purple ones again? There's no point to work because they'll be used so quickly, but I can get purple gloves for here.
No.
Hey.
So yeah, if anybody knows them, we'll just send their best wishes because that was one hell of a storm they've gone through. Can you possibly appear yourself?
I couldn't. Hello, I'm appeared. You said appear, you didn't say for how long. iPad not coming on.
Yeah, it's probably dead.
Oh no. it's
SJ
coming on.
TRAINWORLD said, Rob, how did it go with the plastering? Wink, wink.
Oh. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
What have you done?
Nothing about my pet.
What have you done?
That bit.
Sure.
Oh dear.
Ray
Well,
saying, why are there so
multi-colored.
many dead Smurfs on the floor?
Yeah. Look. She was pulling her gloves. I better bend over now. Oh yes, guys.
It's supposed to let out a little girly scream.
While we think about it, I have literally about 5 minutes ago get your gloves out of the picture.
I was told to bring it.
We have thought it's not. Could you get your head?
Well, it's not charging. It's not charging.
Well, that's not my fault.
That's not good. Oh dear.
I'll get your
Plug it in. No, plug it in out there.
Plug it in out of there.
And plug it back in.
Plug it in out of there.
How could the lead have died? I've literally just...
I hope you're bear with us. Oh,
Why were they not charging, Rob?
well,
You set it up. Why were they not charging, Rob?
right. Anyway, shut up.
Why were they not
Shut
charging,
up. I was
Rob?
trying to talk when your mug, your hands and everything were in the way. Right. Not in tonight's chat. Have a think. Have you tried turning it off? Not again. Or hitting it. Brian's turning into an Indian call centre. Oh, that was racist.
Well, hello, I help you today.
Get your thinking hats on. In one of our lives, it's not going to be a prize thing, sorry. Well, Grace makes so much blooming noise.
It is a prize. I get a round of applause.
They're a little bit close to me. Okay. Obviously, we got our main train station that Grace was building, and if you see tomorrow, completed 12 midday. We're going to have the other station above
Oh yes.
our heritage centre. Now, it's only registered if it's not true.
We could do if they're not subscribed.
Can I finish talking?
Get early previews.
Can I finish talking?
Okay.
Thank you. We needed a station name for the little station that's going to be above where the visitors will go to get to the heritage centre. Be quiet. Be quiet. You're not included. You're not invited.
I just bought some.
No.
No, I'll tell you in a minute.
Now, Grace wanted to call it Innuendo Station because of the amount of innuendos that are on this channel, which we love. I've come up with a better idea because I'm me. I'm not Grace. We're not going to call it Innuendo Station. Have a think over the next few days, and Tuesday we want some ideas off you. We want it called a name that is an innuendo, and that's what that station will be.
How are we
No
gonna
prizes again. I'm sorry, but not yet. We're not far off the first one. We've got less than 200 subscribers to go before we do the giveaway on the gimbal. We will set that up once we get closer. This one, no prize, apart from recognition. We want a name for the station that's an innuendo. Dino, Mountain Station. Simon, what is this? What was that? What did he say? I can't even pronounce what he said.
Innuendo-ish.
Innuendo-ish. Yeah, Brian. Sorry, Simon. Acting all innocent there, mate. I don't think so. You wouldn't be on this channel if you couldn't twist things.
Grace Peaks. Peekaboo.
Great. Grace Peaks, that's a good one. Keep them to yourselves for now, so nobody else steals your ideas. But I think we'll do it Tuesday.
But guess what? It's not
What?
a big station. It's a baby station.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like baby cows, baby horses, baby sheep.
Did you see what I have to put up with?
It's a baby station.
They're not calves, they're baby cows.
Baby cows.
She's going back to the secure unit afterwards. Padded room. No windows, no crayons. Nothing.
No crayons.
And also, you can leave this open if you keep your voice down. Seriously.
Keep my voice down. You're not going to like me because I'm obviously going to be flipping me.
I'll carry on talking for a minute, they don't mind.
They want to talk to me.
I don't know why they want to see it. Where's the pole gone for this?
Mind you.
Oh, guys, Rob wants his pole.
I've got my hard pole in my hand.
Her what? I hear Smurfs all work together. Tell Grace to give her 5 on her hand and a face that my mountain will be done in no time. Be nice, wouldn't it? Or like the little. Anyone remember the old Tic Tac advert? You know that it used to the little mini Tic Tacs, or was it for quitting smoking? There was the little that cheered every time you did something.
What am I looking?
That was Tic Tacs or that, I can't remember.
Alex.
Yeah, Trevor.
What have I done?
Oh, Trevor VEAIL, no windows means no screams. In the secure unit, nobody can hear you scream.
Oh, they're hearing me scream. I've got a large enough gob for that.
Not if we suck all the oxygen out.
So you're trying to murder me as well?
Accidental death.
Well, if you suck out the oxygen, it ain't accidental, is it?
Fell against the button.
Right, secure units have buttons to take out the oxygen, right. Woohoo, Rob, says Brian. Pole dancing Rob, says Paul. Hi, by the way, guys. Hi, Grace and Rob and everyone. Be careful with that pole. Hot Pants Station.
Alex.
We heard your scream. It will go through the concrete rules. Exactly. Ian Press. Hiya, buddy. Oh, we got 2 Ians in.
We've got an Ibo in as well. I don't recognise the name.
Yes, Ibo's been here a couple of times.
Oh, okay, Brian.
This is why he needs me. Visitor Centre for the Heritage Centre. Right. Yeah, Alex, that's where it's...
Next to the church, basically. We'll be just below the church.
Kind of a station for everything at the moment, but just thinking so. As you can see, we've just left that bit at the moment.
It will be somewhere.
RGJ Installations, very good evening.
Basically, we've got the curved track here.
Do you want to see it again?
Yeah, we've got the curved track here. The station's going to be here somewhere because we were donated the platform that you can curve.
The island one or something, isn't it? These.
Kind of finish. So we were donated the platform and something that we're going to use. It's not supposed to be, but we're going to use it as a small station. So that's what we need a name for.
Rob and Grace, I get baseboards next week, says Mysterious Mechanic Jake. Oh, nice one.
Important announcement. Herbie!
The right size this time.
The right size, but it's Herbie.
Where did the other size one go?
I don't know, I don't care. I got the right size one this time.
This time. Shall I flip it and actually start doing some work? I'm back, had someone around quoting for a new stove. Hi Donegal Dad, you okay?
Yeah, he was in earlier, he had to shoot off for a minute.
Ah, okay. It's Herbie in N scale.
Who was that? Who was that?
I'm not saying.
Who was that?
I ain't saying.
Give me your phone.
William, don't give him a phone.
I didn't give it, he took it.
Right.
Me and Simon are having words.
No, you're not.
Me and Simon have.
No, you're not.
I'm going to get on that canoe that he was talking about. I'm going to get on that canoe. I'm going to paddle over there and beat the living daylights out of him with his toilet paper water.
So the canoe comment comes from guys. We've obviously mentioned on the live with Simon about, you know, going over there to help him ballast. And yeah, he turned around and said that the tickets would be for a canoe. Because we said, well, they've got to be first class. But no, he's decided a canoe for us. So very politely declining. How is everyone anyway? I'm impressed it started at 8. I'm just frying onions. I'm just looking back now. Someone tripped over the cable again. Who tripped up over the cable? Did stop at Wendy's for a mega burger. Is that in America? I'm not sure. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's as bad as Rob when he started drilling into my farm. So, browning mints. Oh, you're browning mints now. Is Rob still accepting pictures, Grace? Yes, he is, Tim. I think it was just last week. I don't know if there's a subscriber showcase coming this week. As I said, we've still got photos and Rob's yearly thing for his dad. I will ask him when he gets back. But yeah, send them, because then he puts them in a file. And even if the video isn't out yet, he'll be able to do it when he starts doing them again. I love the toilet paper water trick. To be honest, it's really good, isn't it? I've seen it myself. We still don't know what we're going to do yet. And Dino, thank you for sharing my page. Lovely. It is appreciated. We're at 42 now, so I'm only 8 off being able to go live on there. when I get the chance. All good here. Thanks, Grace. Busy with my 009 layout. So, thanks, guys. Yeah, the Prescott portraits is almost there. I'm 8 off being able to go live on there now. So, it's appreciate you guys getting me up to there. So, for now, I'm going to turn around. We've done this too high. I've now done it too low. There we go, guys. Oh, he's not put it in properly. That's why it wasn't. There we go. I bet you guys are feeling sick again. Right. How is that for a view? No, left to use it. There we go. I came second at Peterborough Flying Model at profile scale rocket powered aeroplane competition. Cool. Now you were 7 off. Forgot to sub on my private. Thank you, Simon. Alan's Hillside Model Railway. Hello, everyone. Hi, buddy. You okay? Oh, 6 off. Are you keeping the count there for me, Simon? Sorry, let's move it a bit so you get to see it. Oh, we're going wonky. He's
Just
not.
so you know, the heart thing's there.
No, the heart thing's there. I will get Rob to sort that where he comes back, when he comes back from what he's sorting. How is that view looking, guys? I really don't know. Is it a good view? Is it not? I can turn it a little bit. There we go. I'm going to spill everything while I'm doing it. Do you know where Rob actually went? He just went off and... So, 37 out of 20 hit the light, guys. I didn't just break that. 6 off just sub. Thank you, Gofflin. Oh, 5 now. You keeping the count for me, buddy? What's he done there? Oh. I hope he knows he's done that. Right. So what am I doing here? Oh, I missed a bit of the start. What's up?
Just moving it so they can see. Ooh.
Is that long enough? I've just done that and it ain't long enough, is it? Nope. Oh, stuff it. I'll use this one. Has that bent over? Yes, it has.
Well,
Yeah,
it's the kitchen, big man.
right.
Alexa's up around.
So anyway, are you impressed, guys? We're only a few minutes in. Alexa, drop out. We're literally a few minutes in and I'm already getting to work. I know I'm impressed because it never happens. So yes, I might miss the comments for a moment. I'm the only one in here. Great for sharing the links, guys. Just slapped together a video of a Steam Gala I visited today. I vote. Oh, we'll check that out after, buddy. Oh, I swear, some of these sheets, it's weird. We've got, of the packs we've got, some of these sheets have worked really well in terms of the amount of plaster, but others are being a little bit finicky.
I don't know if you read it, but Ivo Van Zon just slapped together a video of the Steam Gala I visited today.
Yeah, I did, but thank you. Yeah, that piece doesn't want to work. I think because it's been out too long.
20 minutes of steam trains in one video.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to flip?
Do you want to flip?
Do you want to flip?
Now, Mum panics about the cats, guys. That's why she's shouting, bless her heart.
Right, I'm going to pinch off that for a minute.
Yeah, can I just get this one?
Oh, do you want to get
Just-
it?
That bit that I just put on was not, like we said, some get wet and some don't. That one bit I just put on was not getting wet at all.
Well, it's no good if it's not wet, really, is it?
No.
It needs to be wet to get it done properly. Hurts otherwise, rather painful.
I don't know, I keep telling Brian to follow the advice, but he doesn't.
Yeah, well, he likes going in dry.
I know. Where's
Right.
the towel gone?
I don't know. Behind. Right. Oh, gonna click. That's not charging again. Why?
No?
No. Oh, we're actually viewing outside now.
I'm sitting ourselves.
Like Alex said, you've got to rub it the right way. This is very true.
Okay.
There we go.
Did you not see what I was doing?
No, I
then?
didn't.
I was being rude.
This is it. If you don't rub it properly, it won't get wet, will it?
Nice to know I still got the knack to be hot dog pilots. Hi there, Rob and Grace.
Alex is clipping that over.
Working on the hill just now. Edwin John Lake, you've been on before, haven't you, lovely? Well, it's lovely to know that you're working on a hill. You sure it isn't a mountain?
Would you like a cup of tea?
I would. Shall I not have the other side? Because that
No,
would make more sense.
No,
for me.
no. Have the that side first.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Jesus, that's hot.
Now, these arrived. Anybody who's on Tuesday's live, we had a donation of Alex, which was greatly appreciated, which was a claw machine for me. And then he contacted me saying he had a present for Grace. So what he's done, can we go in a bit? Yeah, mind the iPad. Is we have what you might think as one of the mugs off the YouTube store, which we're going to get rid of, but it's not.
I think we just clicked a button.
Do you want me to come out of the way?
No, I want to hold it
Come
because
out
it's
the way.
mine. Mine.
So we opened this box up and it had the logo, and we're thinking, okay, what's this all about? Now bear in mind the sort of catchphrase that I made up for Grace, which was 1900 hours GMT, which we turned into Grace Maybe Time.
Yep.
So Alex has taken that and done
Ta-da!
this. So we now have a mug that says Grace Maybe Time on it. We are going to try and work with Alex to create our own store without rip-off prices. And things like this will be available at a better price than they are on the YouTube store. But yeah, even if we don't sell anything, we don't care. We love this. This is brilliant.
Awesome.
So now Grace
Everything
has
is awesome.
Grace Maybe Time mug. I'll put you back to her now.
Everything is cool when you're part of a dream.
Mav, no worries. Bri, bear with us while we sort out with Alex how to sort out our own web store.
Because it's ridiculous for pricing on the
Yeah.
YouTube one.
The YouTube web, the pricing on there is absolutely. Was it 40 quid for a hoodie? I'm like, what?
That can't be right. It can't.
And then we can get hoodies with Grace Maybe Time on. Right, I shall flip you back round. See you in the mirror. Mirror, window. I know what a bleeding meant.
Are you sure?
Not a clue. What are you doing?
Little patchy bits. That are awkward shapes, so bits that I've missed. So I'm just patching those up before I do the big bits.
You mean you made a mistake?
No, I didn't make a mistake.
Oh yeah. No, it's alright.
Wow.
That's okay. I was going to mention something, but we'll find out tomorrow. Can they? No, they can't.
Where am I hearing music from?
I don't know. I can hear it as well.
I can hear it from somewhere. Someone's having a party. Oh, I think Rob's going to start making water noise again.
Yeah, a lot of people are interested in it.
Well, would you mind reading the comments out to you?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh,
Yeah, people like Mav saying this is awesome, put me down for one, please. Finnerton saying how much I want one.
oh, no idea. We've already got people putting on orders. So now you've put an order in, guys. Do we tell you that it's £1,000 a piece and it's going towards what car are we going for?
GTR.
Okay, and I'm having a horse as well, yeah.
You can have your
They
horse.
cost more expensive than the cars, some of them.
Really, £76,000 for the car.
So
You're not paying more
horses-
than £76,000 for a horse.
Okay, I'll spend 75.
Right, 75,999. I've got to spend £1 more than you.
But I'll make more money because
Yeah.
it'll be a top breeding horse.
As Grace says, with the support of Alex, we are going to try and sort out our own store because we really don't want you guys getting ripped off. There's no need to pay stupid amounts for a mug.
I've had a thought as well.
Did it hurt?
Yes,
Oh, lie down.
yes. But we need to speak to...
Monsieur Alex.
No, something else. But need to
Go on.
have a word before we say anything here because it's not fair to try and put someone on the spot. But I can whisper in your ear and you can send them a message.
She's going to whisper sweet nothings into my ears. She's not going to whisper sweet nothings into my ears.
Ain't be sweet, no. That you got right. Once a man got something
Are you
right.
doing the...
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay.
Mav said I designed and brought a t-shirt today. It said, sorry for pushing all your buttons. I was trying to find the mute. I was gonna think when it comes, it'll be perfect one for one of you guys.
Come on, for a minute, please.
Come.
Here's one this.
Go on. Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want to drop a message and...
Yes, well,
Find
let's
out.
see if we can sort that out first.
Okay.
I've got to sort with Alex first. Alex
Yeah.
is the business-minded person.
Timbersurf saying, I do have a 6-foot banner for Tim scale, but nowhere for anyone to see it.
Might be a bit big for our shed.
I was going to say, if not, it's...
We've got the Welsh
shame.
dragon for the window, haven't
Yeah.
we? So,
That part is in there. Where was that music coming from?
yeah, we've got to watch. It's coming from a couple of doors down. We don't want to get a copyright strike.
Oh, the one with the fire. That the idiot was running up and down the garden yesterday looking for fire. Weren't you? Look back on the camera, it was hilarious. He was literally running up and down and up and down, and I had to tell him to stop it.
There's a fire over there.
It's like, oh, fire!
Were you running up to the garden? Up to the top of the garden?
I was seeing an angle where I could see it.
Really?
Mm.
I'm going to find that on the security camera and I'm going to post it on our page.
What was it, about 10 o'clock last night?
Don't help him.
That's fine. I don't need help. It gives me notifications and times. I don't need help. I can make a fool out of you without even trying.
And you also had us looking for the buzzing noise, which those with ADHD, they
Yeah.
know the electrical sound of the buzzing that normal people do not hear.
Timbersurf saying, can someone donate a larger brush for Grace?
Why is purple?
Rob saying, can you anybody donate a few brain cells for Grace?
Grace is saying, does someone want to donate a casket?
A casket? Oh, very,
Yes.
That's very posh.
For
yeah.
Rob.
A casket. Not a coffin, a casket.
You sounded Londoner then when you said that. Coffee.
That's coffin.
You'll be coughing in a minute, dear.
Not while you're wearing those blue gloves, I'm not. Yeah, so if anybody does want any of the mugs, keep an eye out. But that goes to Alex. GMT.
I like it.
Remember that this means Grace maybe time. So
I like it. I like it.
cheers,
a lot.
Alex.
Is it 50 subs you need to go live, Rob? By
Yes,
Mysterious
it
Mechanic?
is on my Prescott portraits, please.
Alex saying, as someone with ADHD, I don't hear the noise, Grace. The voices in my head drown them out.
That's lucky.
People were asking how you doing. And asking about Marin as well. So we've given them the good news that she could possibly be on the mend. Just sitting in the wrong chair.
Quick.
Roger saying, is the plaster bandage the correct way round?
Weirdly, this one has it printed on both sides. I found that out when I used it for the first time. For some reason, it's got
One
bumps
side-
on both sides,
It's more raised on one side.
but it's got it both sides. I found that out when I was doing it the first time. Both sides stick.
Grace likes it both ways, apparently. Well, we already knew that.
I was going to say.
That's like last year's news, isn't it? Oh no, too warm. Way too warm.
People saying hello to you.
Who is it?
People on the channel.
Viewers.
Yeah.
Good evening, all.
That was very posh, mother.
It
Thank
was,
you very
wasn't it?
much for being concerned about my daughter Maywin.
Oh, this is
Thank you all very much indeed. Appreciated.
I've lost count of the comments on YouTube. We've lost count of the private messages.
There's some beautiful messages, and I thank you all very much indeed.
And in fairness, and I hope people don't think I'm being unfair about this, but everybody's been giving loads of messages and everything. One of the major constants this week has been Brian Talmer,
Yes.
and also Simon from SJ. The private messages have been constant all day, every day.
No, that's the one. That was the one you gave us. Yeah. It's.
Yeah, they've been constant in messaging every day all this week. So thank you to those. And we also have, oh, I thought it was Judy. We also have a new Patreon as well, don't we? I don't know if he's in tonight yet. Ronald Summerrill.
And we've had a few new ones on YouTube as well, haven't we? In the past week.
Bear with me.
This one isn't as good.
Can I have
is
my
it?
phone, please? Tap. Let's have a look.
Andrew Hamilton saying, hi, I hope everyone is well. This is getting a regular thing for me, watching your channel. Great night.
Is that a dangerous thing then, it being a regular thing now for you, buddy? Welcome and enjoy the madness.
Well, if you think about it, last week, Tuesday, apart from the fact that we had Jeff Mark II, and we've spoken to a few of the moderators. We do believe, if anybody knew who Jeff was, he was a gentleman who'd been commenting on loads of our videos, and it was always towards Grace, and then came one of the lives, commented towards Grace, was told to back up, and he was basically banned. We believe this person to
Come
be
back.
Jeff Mark II. Yeah, so what I was going to say was, apart from the amazing support on these messages, the moderators have been doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
So a major shout out to you guys. I do need to stop babbling on because I was going to find out the member. Yeah, so we've had a new patron called Ronald Summerrill. Our members, the most recent ones are RHJ Installations.
Yes, he did it on the live.
Yeah, Alan's Hillside Model Railway, and Ron Martin. That's within
He's
the
on
last sort of
tonight
10
as
days.
well. I think Alan's on as well tonight.
And with those in mind, obviously not including Ron Martin, Alan's Hillside Model Railway and RHJ Installations. I believe RHJ is Ron, isn't it? I think we've already got him down as Ron.
No, not Ron. Where's the list up there?
No, in the credits, your wallet.
Oh, is it Ron?
I think it's Ron.
I'll take
Yeah, so anyway, while she's doing that and I finish talking, she's
Royston.
Royston. I do apologise. Royston, not Ron.
Wow, the list.
Our moderators do a great job. We thank all of the members, all of our YouTube members, for your support, and all of our patrons, anybody who's watching tonight. All those have made either physical or financial donations. And we thank all of the subscribers. Oh, I didn't make it up.
No, the thing's warm. It's just this that's cold.
All of you subscribers, because without you guys, all of you, we wouldn't be able to carry on this journey, because your advice, tips, hints and tricks always make a massive difference. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and leave Grace carry on chatting.
Stan over Moderators Railway saying, never fear, I am here. Actually scrub that. Run whilst you can. And then Mav saying, don't worry, the sensitive ones left when I arrived.
Say that one again.
The sensitive ones left when I arrived. Well, we don't want sensitive people. We don't want woke people. We want innuendos. We don't want people to be offended. But if you want to be offensive, that's someone else's problem, not yours. You can talk while you're doing that, you know.
I was concentrating, that's why.
Which is proof women can't do two things at once.
No, I just don't want to get it wrong. Because this is too long for going under and over and...
Ooh, is Roger in the house?
Which Roger? I think we've got a couple,
Roger
haven't we?
Windsor.
Yeah.
Did I see Roger's name?
Roger, can I please share this photo you've just sent me?
Which Roger?
Roger Windsor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We have had saying about sending pictures.
He has
mate.
messaged before here.
Okay. This is gorgeous. I need to lean over. Roger Windsor's just sent us that photo. How gorgeous is that logo?
Oh, yeah.
Might not be to everybody's taste, but I like it a lot. What does that mean? What does J mean? Because I'm guessing me draw. It's Rob, Grace, and John. That's what RGJ is. But no, Roger, that might not be to everybody's taste.
So we don't see John much on the videos. He's one that prefers behind the scenes. So that's why you've probably not seen much to do with John. Just in case you're wondering now from that, who is John?
That is absolutely stunning.
I'm gonna leave that actually because that is so.
What's that?
Look how much is missing out of that. It's pointless putting that on.
Oh, that's just a piece of material, isn't it?
I don't know if this is to us, but Tim Mousen saying looks like something out of Thunderbirds.
Yeah, never know.
What are we looking at out of Thunderbird?
That's that logo. Rhino Chairman in the house.
Yeah, you know you showed everyone.
2 seconds. Ivo, shoot it off. Good night, mate. Thank you for joining us.
No, lovely.
Flymo saying he's just in the house, needs some dinner. I'll be dithering backwards and forwards.
Not a problem. I think Brian's doing the same, isn't he?
Oh, Alan's Hillside Model Railway is Alan, obviously, retired marine engineer,
Oh, yeah.
building his first railway.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you for your subscription, lovely. Because I think yours came on while we weren't on live. So we are trying to keep more on that. Anyone that is that subscribes to YouTube, occasionally it does get missed.
It doesn't notify us, does it?
Where Patreon notifies.
Your mum's in the house, so we've all got to behave.
Oh, you haven't. She can't do much for me.
And you've got to laugh, people. All the interesting injuries and travesties that this family has, with my mother falling over and cutting and everything like that. My sister being in hospital for the past 8 weeks now.
God, I don't even want to think how long she's been.
Grace's mum and dad obviously being taken to the emergency department
In
in
the space
2
of a
different
week.
counties in the space of 5 days. Maria decided today that she would headbutt a shop shelf.
Without even realising until she got out.
So there she is, bleeding all over my mum, I believe, yeah?
No, she wasn't bleeding.
Oh, I thought you said had blood on your hands.
No, she put her hand on her head and that's when she realised.
So yeah, she's got a little hole in her head,
I just saw
and
it.
we think she might have possibly cracked her head open a little bit.
Well, she's done it impressively, isn't she, with that little
Yeah,
dip.
yeah. So Mr. Prescott, Grace's dad, is just watching over her at the moment, just to make sure that she's okay. I hope you're feeling a bit better, Maria, and the headache's gone.
It better be gone, if not.
Yeah, Jake, 8 weeks. July 18th. Is it 8 weeks? No, it's not quite 8 weeks, is it? No, it's 6 weeks. I do apologise.
I don't even know.
July 17th, she went up to Walton, spent 31 days in there, came home for 2 days, ended up in Bangor Hospital, came home for 2 days, ended up back up in Bangor Hospital. They did a CT scan of her. Walton wanted her back up there. She's had another operation this week. So, yeah, it's interesting. But hopefully she's on the mend.
Yes. Was the week Dad had his op the same week she had her first op, or was that the second op?
No, that was the first op.
Yeah,
she had her up on the Tuesday, and your dad had his op on the Friday.
Mum might remember.
Could be.
I'm losing count.
Yeah, I've lost count.
Finnerton saying just about to put tea in the oven.
Oh, what are you having? Although bacon, you don't tell me you're having liver and bacon, please.
That and that.
Please
And that.
don't tell me you're having liver and bacon, because
That was the show.
that's just me personally.
And they've gone there.
What the? Did you just shut that at me?
No, I tried putting it back. You went in it again.
No. They've gone in there.
I'm just going to have some of my tea in my mug, which I do love. I absolutely adore.
Maria's saying Rob's right. I don't know to what.
No.
Say that again, sorry.
Mum's saying Rob's right.
Mum's saying Rob's right about what?
I'm guessing that Dad had me up the same week Mary had her first one.
Also, Finnerton saying shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
Nice. Add red wine to it.
Yes. Bit of red wine.
A lot of red wine.
Yeah, the upstate.
An idiot outside.
Yeah.
Trevor saying I had some roast beef for dinner tonight.
See, believe it or not, guys, and I'm going to shock you here and maybe even lose viewers, I'm not a fan of roasts. I'll tolerate them. I will tolerate them, but you know what? So one thing we said with all the weddings we go to, there will not be a roast dinner at ours, didn't we?
Oh, fish and chips.
Fish and chips or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Gotham just said had fish and chips on the beach tonight. Lovely.
Oh, you just reminded me.
Wow.
Joe.
Oh, just checking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mav saying just have the red wine and save the pie for another time.
That is true. Robert, it's just I've double checked again. It is literally the same on both sides. It's so weird.
Stanover saying I had liver and bacon for my dinner tonight, Grace, and I don't care what you think.
I like liver and bacon.
I can ban you,
It's
remember?
not that bad.
Oh no, that was the one meal Mum never made me eat, Wills. That's the one thing I was never made to eat.
David would need to.
Because everyone's grown up with your mums. Back in the day, you eat what you're given. Nah, that's the one meal I got a hall pass from was liver and bacon because they're Wills.
Sure.
Go back properly.
I know
Make
how
sure you do.
The pen, thanks.
I know how many are there. 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 left.
SG TRAINWORLD saying I have a 32-ounce tenderloin steak with roast potatoes and whiskey sauce.
Oh, nice.
Jerry saying could never take liver or kidneys.
Nah.
That's it.
As I said, it was a one meal I didn't get a whole pass from because just no.
I can't get hold of it.
No.
No, I'll just send a message.
He's home now anyway,
Yeah.
though, isn't he? Probably knackered with everything.
Trevor saying, how about some haggis?
Now, haggis, yes, I will eat haggis.
Tatties and heaps with it.
No,
I've
you're
been,
mad.
I've been to a few Burns night in my time. And yes, haggis. Except one year it was extremely peppery. It just wasn't well done. But on a whole, yes, I do like haggis,
Tatties and
actually.
heaps. Haggis and
Andrew Hamilton saying, hi, I'm planning a station based on the Great Escape film, mid-1940s German trains.
No.
Any recommendations for manufacturers to look at?
Guys,
We will.
share your.
Yep. Everybody chip in on that one. Share your knowledge.
And
Because
if-
everybody's above us when it comes to things like that.
Stan Nova also saying you can ban me if you like Grace.
Wouldn't
Can
do
we
that.
ban Grace instead?
We can ban, but it wouldn't make it the Grace Maybe Time show. You can do a live stream if you want, dear.
Grace Missing show.
Yeah.
Grace Missing time. That's what we can do. Instead of Grace Maybe time.
If that's what you want.
You know they can hear what you're saying even though you're whispering.
Because they say they hear us whispering. So it's ASMR again, guys. We're whispering again. I don't know why.
Jerry saying just finished some Aldi lasagna. Probably not to think what it was actually in it.
I like lasagna.
Garfield likes lasagna.
I know. But I like
It's
it.
rather nice.
It is, isn't it?
And surprisingly, even though I don't like cheese, I like lasagna.
Ah!
Yeah, it's weird.
That is the most bizarre thing I have heard.
This is your family, Grace.
We could start a debate right now, though. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Huh? Where? Please.
I'm going to have to do that small there, I think.
Slate mountain.
Rob, can you go and get me some more water? Because it's not staying warm in here. Please.
Even though this room is bloody warm.
Maybe I just didn't do it warm enough. Yeah, it works better when it's warm. Right?
SJ TRAINWORLD saying pineapple belongs on pizza.
Thank you. Good lad.
Alex saying I made a veg curry earlier.
Oh.
Now making chips to finish dip.
I know. See, this is what I love about my little brother. Despite us having our moments, he even does little things like reminding me about my tea, bless his heart.
No, that's just the British side of me not wanting to see a cup of tea go to waste.
Oh, right.
Gothland Station saying, God no Grace, pineapple should never be on the pizza.
Judy!
Band? Judy just got under your feet.
I've just stood on her toes.
Oh. There's nothing worse than when you accidentally tread on your doggy, isn't it?
Jerry saying +1 for pineapple pizza.
Yep. You're another one, you can stay.
DELPH
Like-
Junction saying pineapple and everything.
Oh, yeah, I'll go for that, so.
I think we need to get a little bed. A little raised bed.
I've said this.
Judy has her own little bed.
Can we make her one?
I'm sure we can with the wood we've got underneath there. I can have a go. Let's have a little bed. Have a little bed in the shed.
Hot Dog Pilot saying got to love Hawaiian.
Yes. I'm glad it's not just me here, guys.
Andrew Hamilton saying thanks guys. Lots of research for me to do. Great community.
Oh, it really is a great community. If you're not already on, and if you are on Facebook, there is Brian's page, Finneton Central, if someone wouldn't mind linking it for me. And that is a page where everyone talks off of the lives, and that's where you can get some more help off of people's lives if you need it.
And it's probably slightly cleaner than our channel.
Yes, it is.
So good today.
Scan over saying pineapple crumble is also nice. I do have it on
Oh.
pizza as well occasionally.
I can't say that I had pineapple crumble.
Alex saying if you don't like fruit on your pizza, then your pizza base can't be tomato.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a debate now, isn't it? Whether tomatoes are fruit or not.
Jerry
I believe
saying,
it is, because it has seeds.
Yes. Jerry saying, hi, I'm a kid of the 60s. Home of the cheese and pineapple chunk nibbles.
Oh, that sounds nice.
You wanted cuddles? I'm cuddling with another lady, Grace.
Judy doesn't count, bless her.
DELPH Junction saying pizza and Marmite. Yum.
Oh, See, Marmite, you either love it or hate it.
I love Marmite.
I have to be in my mood. Weirdly, I'm not the biggest fan of Marmite, but I like Twiglets. But I won't eat loads of them. I'll only eat a couple. I have to be in my mood for it. I'm very much. Depends what mood I'm in.
Yes, Ray, I'm
She was
always
after
hiding
Times
in
one
the corner.
earlier. Sorry, Wills, I talked over you.
As I was saying to Ray, yeah, I'm always hiding in the corner.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Edwin saying Domino's cheeseburger pizza is also nice to have.
I'd love that, but in North Wales there ain't many things like Domino's and that. That's the one thing we enjoyed when we worked away. Was we had all these places with all the nice takeaways, especially the waffles.
Finnerton saying Rob actually behaves, but that's because I told him I would close our OF account if he did misbehave.
Uncalled for.
Rob doesn't really behave, Brian. You might have to close it. I'm sorry.
In the 1960s, pineapple always came in tins and chunks.
Sorry.
Trevor saying in the 60s, pineapple always came in tins and chunks.
You can still get them. I'm sure we've got some in the cupboard, don't we?
Yeah, we got brown too.
I was going to say.
SJ TRAINWORLD saying, Grace, did you get any waffles during Brian's live?
During Ryan's live?
Brian's live, yeah.
No, I'm still waiting for my damn waffles, you know. What? I'm still waiting for my waffles that he promised us on his page and I never got them either. I'm heartbroken. But then I'm still waiting for Pete and his £1,000 for me tweezers, so it's like that.
Finnerton saying, I tried pushing them through the screen.
Get a bit messy, bro.
Jerry saying Grace is too young to remember when you had to Grace is too young to remember when you had a cube of cheese and a pineapple chunk on a toothpick skewer.
Oh, yes.
No, I've known that, because didn't you also have not the cherry tomato? Was it the little cherries?
No. It was cheese
And pineapple.
and pineapple.
Yeah, but you could also get ones with the olives and that as well, couldn't you?
She's still a baby anyway.
I'm a baby. Look at William. If I'm a baby, what's he?
He's grown up.
Yeah,
How can he be grown up when he's younger than me?
because I'm
And
taller
also
than you.
He's a Gen X.
Everybody's taller than Grace. Alex has made another suggestion as well.
Yes.
I've got another photo project. Just chatting to Alex privately. Similar sort of thing. The GMT thing
Yes.
on an apron. Of when people are working like plastering.
You mean like me that doesn't wear one? Even though I'm sat here in my dress.
I think that's not a bad
Not a
idea.
bad idea.
But as I said, we're gonna. I'm not very business minded. Alex is. We're gonna look to set up our own store. Again, for anybody that missed it, if anybody's joined in, can you show both sides of that for me, please? If anybody's missed it, we were sent these by Alex, and it's got Grace Maybe time on it, which
Does
I
that
think
make
is brilliant.
Alex our business manager? Actually, I shouldn't say that. It will go to his head.
So we're thinking of setting her up our own store because the YouTube store is a con. It's a rip-off.
Look at the watch straps.
Yeah.
It
Well, the
doesn't.
hoodies are the worst one. What's it, 36, 37 quid for a hoodie? Ridiculous. We've had another couple of photos from, if William can step out of the way for just a moment, please, so I can get in. Another couple of photos from Roger. We have this gorgeous girl here,
No, this water's going cold tonight. How weird.
which I must admit that appeals to me as well. And then this one as well. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Thank you very much for sending those in, Roger. I will get back on, once everything starts to settle down, I will get back on to doing this subscriber showcase on Monday. I do want to make it a regular thing because we want to promote other people's channels, their work, but we want to do it so we're not just talking about model railway layouts or model trains. We've had a chat with a couple of people and we want to showcase dioramas, model aircraft, model helicopters, model tanks. It's all. And you haven't put there, dear?
No.
Can I finish talking while you stop making a noise? Anything to do with modelling, really. Priority obviously goes to model trains, but once I start getting back into the swing of it, we'll do the email address and
Maybe we should get that on a mug so we can just sit there as well.
yeah. Oh, pineapple hedgehog. Oh God, yeah, Bri, I remember those. Timber Surf. Any 3D printing questions or queries? Contact me on the Facebook page. Timber Surf. Yeah, highly advise you to go onto his page. If you've seen our lives concerning his resin printing, it is astounding.
Oh, link on.
Copeland Station's heading off, guys and girls. Thanks very much for joining us, mate. You take care of yourself.
Take care, buddy.
Mav, don't forget silver skin onions. Oh my God, yes, I remember those as well.
You can still get them.
Cocktail party special, says Mark. Very true indeed. Edwin John Legg, I tried the Marmite flavoured. Marmite is nice on toast. It's awesome on toast.
I got you those Marmite cheeses, didn't I?
John Smith is saying mind your hair. Alex is saying hot pants. Really. Paul saying Grace in a penny. SJ TRAINWORLD. Me and him are seriously going to fall out. What's up? What's up?
In the plugs. Or just above the plug. Where the wires are.
Oh, a spider.
Where?
Yes.
Where is it? I can't see. Just leave it there. It's going to hurt you. Anyway. Haven't seen
Don't
silver
even
skin
touch
onions.
it.
Yeah,
Can we please keep it down? Seriously.
yeah, don't shut the door.
Jerry says, yeah, please.
Oh, Judy.
This black clip's taken ages. Everest is only a few million years old. Yeah, tell me about it. Dino's not shooting off. He's not feeling too hot. You take care, mate. That's not good.
Take care, buddy.
Ian R's in the house. Ian Ryan. Jake, set up your own business. It's better and easier. Yeah, I'm not a business-minded person, to be honest.
I can be when I need to be, but not that often.
Flymo, I think Teespring is a rip-off, and that was before we left the EU. Good enough stuff, but the prices, oof. Yeah, that's my point. They're all rip-off.
What?
All these shops.
Mm.
So I'm just trying to work through these. Ray, need a coffee mug. Where do I find one? We're going to try and set up a shop, Ray, because we're fed up with the YouTube one. It's not selling, which doesn't bother us. It's not selling. But what bothers us is the prices are disgusting.
Oh, how much is a mug on there?
I shall have a look now, actually. Let's have a look. Show membership store. Let's have a look. Oh, the Apple Watch is £22.
Well, yeah, that
Apple Watch strap. I do apologise.
kind of, it's Apple.
Where's the mugs? Where's the mugs? These are all clothing. Why can't we find the mugs? Why can't we find the mugs?
Look at him.
I can't find the mugs because it's all featured. Featured stuff. Get the big cups in. I don't like the small ones. They're on one sips and they're gone. Yeah, I agree, Jake. I only like me. Jerry's shooting off. Needed elsewhere. Might pop back in later if you're doing an all night. You take care, Jerry, if you don't manage to.
Take care, Jerry.
Paul Wood says, "Incy wincy spider." Ian Ryan said, "Who let the dogs out?" That's our neighbour's dogs, and they are gorgeous. She's got two. She's got a little. What is he? A French bulldog? Is Jake? I can't remember.
Jake is not a French bulldog.
Well, I can't remember what Jake is. But she's got two rescue chihuahuas. Not to everybody's taste, but they are lovely, and they do have some issues. well, they're rescued, so they are very, very scared dogs.
Oh, they're sweethearts compared to most chihuahuas. To be fair, they're.
Simon says, Robbie, say Alex is busy in the mind. It's to listen to him about the hot pants. No, thank you, Simon. Me and you are really, really. I'm going to ban you, mate. I'm going to ban you.
I'm not.
That was read late. It was just sent you as a message. Sorry.
Who sent a
Sorry,
message?
Alex. I am literally trying to catch up.
How many have we got in?
43 at the moment. Place for. I'm starting a business soon. Good luck to you, Jake. Hello, Plymouth. I bought my coffee mug from another channel via Etsy. That's not a bad idea.
Etsy can be funny with stores and sales, and yeah.
Well, we're leaving it in Alex's hands anyway. John Smith, are you going to do a car wash soon? We were actually thinking about that attached to the petrol station, I believe.
Did you have a proper? You didn't have a proper big machines in the 80s, though, did you?
No, it was the drive-through things, the old style drive-throughs, the ones that actually ruined your paint. Mind you, they all do. Roger Windsor, homemade doner kebabs tonight with my homemade nugget extra for chili sauce, 7 years matured. Oh, Roger, I'm jealous.
Not the chili sauce.
Right,
maybe,
if you
but-
find them, what does it cost to ship to the US? I am not sure, my friend. It depends where me and Alex take this. Well, where Alex helps. Ian Ryan, no idea, but my visiting stream crashed again only seconds after login and it's not restarted yet. We always have issues with you, don't we, Ian? I don't know what's going on, my friend.
What's up?
Ian's having problems again.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Unless it's, does he have? If he's got an app, maybe do a speed test.
Just a thought, Ian. Have you tried deleting, if you're watching on a mobile app, have you tried deleting the app and reinstalling it maybe? Simon says, no, Grace will not ban me. Yeah, you're right there. Paul Wood says, you got Shalom on the mountain. Simon says, oh, Alex was replying to SJ. SJ saying, I thought the car wash was together with the hot pants. Alex, I cannot explain how much I hate you for mentioning these hot pants because everybody's grabbed onto them. Alex, I got the page that Exy works with. Okie dokes. Andrew Hamilton Smith, Car Wash, what a great film. I can't remember it. Mark sharing Roger Windsor's page.
No.
Andy says it isn't cheap. Ray built us in the say $15 to $20 region. That's a shame, isn't it? Alex, it's Ray Bertelson who was saying about American shipping. Paul Woods, you can make a car wash using foam hair curlers. That's not a bad shout. That is very true indeed.
I might have some at mine actually.
I know exactly what he means.
I might have some at mine. I can't remember if I binned them.
Alex Page, wait till you see the t-shirt hot pants design I have for you.
And you've got to wear it because he designed it.
We know roughly where Alex is, don't we?
I don't.
We do, because we
I don't.
did a job down there.
I don't.
I do. 3D printed car wash, there's a thought. There you go, Timber. Let us know what you think about maybe printing out something like that. A Train Auto Wash is already on the list, says Timber. Andy, I sent 4 N-scale carriages to Holland, £7 to £70, and it took 2 weeks. Yeah, one of my watches, you've seen my watches on the lives. I had to send one back to California.
Yeah.
I think it was more to do with the fact that it was a £750 watch, and it cost me £60 to send it.
11 past 9.
Jake says, car wash, naughty people washing the cars, you know what I mean, Beats? Oh, hell yes, Jake. I am totally supportive of opening a real car wash like that. Car wash was also Posh Cat in Will-o'-the-Wisp. Jesus, that's the blast from the past. Simon and Alex are picking on me something chronic.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
what
Alex
was-
Page, there you go. Maybe a small top together with the hot pants for Rob. Climate Chairman, my chat box has been flickering again. A bit too Ian Ryan.
Must be an issue going on with YouTube because it's not just our live, it happens, it is others.
Pete says, budgie smugglers, Rob, as long as I don't have to come to your car wash. You're the first customer, Pete. And I'm going to rub myself all over your car.
I'm going to have a debt collector's there as well.
Brian
Shouldn't have told him that.
had a Matchbox car wash once. Cool. Buckley Junction.
Sean.
Sean, yeah. He won't. He's not in too long. He's just got back from Alton Towers.
Oh.
He's
cool.
goosed apparently. I bet his wallet is.
Yeah.
Sydney Martin in the house.
Hey, Sydney.
Ian Ryan says, I've read chat my feed box up. Here we go again, Plimo. Jake says, I'm thinking it, but with zombies. Plimo says, where are we? I thought hot pants were a funny name for long johns. I was much younger then. I'll tell you what, Plimo, we'll get you to model the hot pants, okay, mate? Roger wins it. In the 60s, I got fresh pineapple. Oh, we're going back to pineapple.
Isn't my pineapple a sign of something now? Even though it used to be Panda's grass.
Andrew says, this is the only way to get plastered on a Saturday night.
Do you want to change it to face for a minute?
SJ TRAINWORLD, don't let Rob check out this link. SJ, what? Let's turn it back to us for a minute. Turn it around.
Turn around. Every now and then again.
Right, you put it to you because you can chat and I'll read the comments.
No, I was going to have a...
Oh, okay. Alex, I am not clicking on that link. Even just by looking at it, I am not clicking on that link.
Why,
bagsoflove.co.uk. I'm really not clicking on that. Oh. Trevor, no alcohol and still starts to watch Match of the Day. Simon and Alex, do you two want to get a room?
Apparently not.
Because I think you need one.
Last one, Rob.
Yeah, there's one. I'll sort it out. Where are we? Pete, you withdrawn your message. I missed it. Sorry, mate. Can you post it again? I missed it. Sorry.
Because some get rid when it's like typos and that.
No, I don't mean to.
Yeah, most deleted messages are typos.
Oh yeah. I think I genuinely missed his message. I do apologise, Pete, if it was something. Well, obviously it was something that was a stupid thing to say. What about 3D printing of mountain climbers? Yes, Edward John Landbeck. That's a good point, actually.
Someone mentioned it on the last one, didn't they?
Yes, they did. We'll have a chat with Timber, I think. We need to... What are you laughing at? My glasses. I can't help it. Come on. I need my glasses on to read. Yeah, Timber. Let's have a chat in private about 3D printed mountain climbers. Because I think we could do with a few. Alex Page, it's not what you think. It's not what I think with a URL that says bags of love. Really?
It could just be like an
I'm not
emoji.
falling for it.
I'll click it.
Pete said put a wrong name on Rob. Okay, mate, just didn't want to miss you. Alex, Robs, you know I only have an eye for you, brother. Have a chat with Brian.
Brother from another mother?
Alex, is that for Grace? Ian Ryan, 3D printing of keep ticket offices open queues. Oh yeah. Buy military figures. The ones crawling look like climbers went upright. That's not a bad shout. But yeah, again, and it's not a paid promotion or anything like that. We were genuinely impressed by Timber's 3D resin printing. So if you do need anything printing, don't waste time. Get hold of Timber. If someone can put Timber's link up again.
If it's soldiers, it could be like military training.
Mysterious Metal. I'm temp the 3rd of all. Temp the 3D all the items I'm putting on the pot and the buildings. Go for it. Tim. Did we miss Tim coming in? Or has he been in for a while? Apologies, Tim, if you've been in for a while and we hadn't mentioned you. So
My head isn't properly working, to be fair, so I really don't know.
he's going shopping on scale 3D, bought some pencils and 3 piggers. You bought the top gear, boys. Seriously. Awesome. Sydney timber due to custom and shipped to the USA. I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, thanks very much, Paul Woods. Yeah, go on to Timber's Facebook page and have a word with him. Have a look at our previous episode or video, I can't remember which, because his 3D printing, it's off the planet basically. The details are amazing. Oh, that was something else I meant to show. Can you reach that out for me, please? We took Grace's heart monitor. I'm sure a few of you noticed one of the
Yes.
pads on her chest the other week on her mountains.
Oh, if you see a rash on my mountains, it's just from these sticky things. Don't worry. I know you guys are always concerned when you notice things like that. If you do see a rash on the video, it's just from the sticky pads there. They're horrible.
So I'll finish talking because Grace interrupted again.
But they're concerned.
Taking the things back yesterday and we popped into the local Mona models. We do like Rudland models as well, but it's a 100-mile round trip for us.
Those Mona models, Rob.
Yeah, according to Grace, Mona Models is in Mona. For those, I mean, none of you will know Anglesey very well, but there is a place called Mona, which is the secondary RAF base for RAF Valley just up the road here.
I don't know which.
And that is called Mona. And when we were talking about it yesterday, Grace said it was in Mona. It is not. It is in TREVOR PG, and
Oh, I thought you were going to say the whole word then, because people like when you say it.
yeah, right.
Because I can't say it.
It was in TREVOR PG further down, so it's you being an idiot. Where are we?
Did you finish
Oh,
saying
yeah,
that?
yeah. So anyway, we bought some sculptor mould.
Which
So we're
that
gonna have a
model
mess.
railway guy uses, isn't
We're
it?
gonna have a mess about with this. Probably do it filming wise, but this is Rob and Grace, so it's gonna go wrong. You know this. You know this. Timber's been known to do commissions. We'd have to look up into the value of the shipping. Talking about gets. Alex Page, depending on how much Americans want to order. Yeah, we need to get Timber's work out there. Trevor, during the last live, I bought 2 lots on eBay. In total, it was 4 long wheelbase curtain-sided beer wagons, all Spanish. Cool, nice. Needs to be Robin's 3D scanners, mountain climber is one of them. I came across a video today. I'm not going to say who because I'm not getting into any debates about certain channels. There is a website called Model U, which is model and the letter U, and they actually do 3D scans of you to put into a N gauge or 00 gauge model to go on your railway.
Yeah, because they
It's
said about us.
£30 per person. And that no, think about it. £30 for the scan. It's a full 3D body scan.
Where'd you get it done?
Oh, I don't know where the shop is. We won't be doing it. And then £7.50 for the picker. So you might call it expensive, but £37.50. It's a one-off thing, and it's on your thing.
Touch.
Don't know. Having a climber falling off a rock, mountain rescue busy saving them. That's not a bad idea.
And then you can use your idea that you had of it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I do like that. Sound and video frozen. Ian, have you tried reinstalling the app or refreshing the website if that's you?
Clearing his cookies.
Tim said you can get scanned by them at Worley and Getz, Grace. They attend big shows.
Yeah, well,
We won't be
Getz
going
this
to
year.
Getz.
No, we'd hope so, but obviously everything
I
happens.
don't think we'll be going to Getz. We've got a rather busy schedule. We're trying to get, because, come in, Wills. This young man and his family are moving from Kent up to North Wales. William here has just started in the local college and we're dead proud of him because he's done really well. Do you mind me mentioning that? With William having ADHD and autism, He's got that to battle with,
Dyslexia.
starting a new place, dyslexia as well. Obviously Welsh speaking. As I said, it's a new place and he's got a massive move to deal with. He's had his first 2 days in the last week, and you know, it's a mountain for him to climb, and we're really proud of him. So, fist bumps.
He's just like, you're embarrassing me now, bro.
Which means Will's, they're looking at a place literally just down the road from us, so Will's will be appearing in one of our videos. Ian Ryan, I would like a life-size model of Angelina Jolie, just saying. I'm sure there's Chinese websites for that. Realistic ones, you know what I mean? What are we saying about Will? Well, everybody's saying well done, Will. I'm not sure. Mysterious Jake says, I want to know how to 3D scan to print as I'm scanning all my Doctor Who figures.
Oh.
Drop me a private message, please.
He's finished your seat, hasn't he?
Um,
He's finished your job.
where am I missing? Will's done something.
Bell College.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Brain dead. Yeah, well done, Will. Yeah, I'm with you now. Takes my brain a few days to catch up, so bear with.
Getting a mine.
Anyone by North Wales going to Bernie's Memorial? We're going to try. We're going to try go to it.
To where, sorry?
It's a gentleman that died earlier in the year that was into his model trains. And everybody's donating to, I think, for a plaque and that, for a bench for him. They're having a memorial service in Wigan.
We spent enough time there.
Yeah. End of the month. Timbersurf didn't know they taught Welsh in Kent. They don't.
I can speak Welsh. Anyone who can speak Welsh in here?
Jackie da, Nosta,
Kind of big.
Kaida Geg.
Yeah, Tim, I'm not sure if we can make it to get my friend. We've got rather a busy schedule with everything that's going on with the family, including trying to get them up here.
Yeah, we'd hope to, but it might be next year, I think.
Alex Page, I like that comment. Just means you see things differently and mostly better than others.
Yes.
Timbersurf, Mysterious Mechanic. The scanner 3D scale and model you use cost 24,000. The rubbish ones start at £600. And DELPH Junction. Yeah, could someone please put a link up to Jason's post on his own page about Bernie's Memorial, please? I think it's important. They want his I think it's Alison, which is his widow. They want to know numbers for people that's attending, because I believe there's a meal and that going on. So
An Indian.
An Indian.
But
Which
if you're not
too late.
if you're not into Indian food, then obviously they can accommodate that. So it's not like, don't think you can't go just because it's Indian food. There is, as long as they know.
Ow! Just cut my finger.
How?
That's sure.
Yes.
What about Wally, Rob? Again, unsure, mate. We can't even really make future plans with work at the moment with everything that's going on. So we're just doing shifts as they pop up. But future plans we cannot really make at the moment,
No,
which is why we said to Jason that if we can let know closer to the time if we can attend or not. Mark, I would like to go to Birmingham Memorial. At the point I can't as I'm working as usual. Buckley, no one going by me, I'm going to book a train. Yeah, you get up right at Wigan Station. Lovely. Jake says that lovely guy encouraged me to come on YouTube and do what I'm doing, build. Ian Ryan, sorry chaps. Ian, just a thought. If you're using an app, have you tried just going on a browser? If you're using the browser, try using the app maybe. I don't know. Timber shared the link to the details of the memorial. Thank you very much.
don't know why I've got that going through my head though.
I took pictures. I thought you could do it that way. So I've heard people say you can do it. I think that's talking about the 3D scanning. I'm going to stick this back on you for a little bit.
Yeah.
To get my get out of the picture, get people's eyes a rest.
I'm just kind of doing it, otherwise it's going to take ages, like it already is.
There we go.
Why have I got that old song in my head? It's because you said Bernie.
But yeah, we never knew Bernie.
Oh,
But he sounded like an amazing person. And then Jason at Barnabas Junction did a live one night, and everybody was donating to that for flowers, etc. So yeah, if you are nearby, it gives you a chance to say, just give you a chance to pay your respects to Bernie, and just so his wife knows how much the guy was loved.
She actually pops in Jason's every now and then, and his brother as well, don't they?
Roger Windsor, I'm getting 2 different pics on YouTube. One on iPad is of Grace, and one on my TV is on demand is YouTube of Rob. Okay, that's very strange.
Unless it's
Pete.
the time delay.
Pete says, looking forward to seeing you at Gets, Rob, just so I can get me tweezers. Oh, I'm not getting it. I'm staying out. That's between you and Grace, mate. Where are we? Look to go to Gets, not this is. Pete saying hello, Roger. Jake saying, I'll have a look at the 600 team. Right, do you want to see and you take over for a bit?
Sure.
I'm going to saw back. Are you having fun, dear?
Yeah, see what I mean when I do it.
Where were you at?
Heard about Get.
We are... Well, again, Andy, we cannot make plans at the moment. It's been a chaotic few months, and we've not been able to make plans for anything.
When's the last time we even went in a date? I remember one live we said we're going to make it a monthly thing. And
Yeah. There's certain things that we, even us personally, haven't even been able to deal with. Your pure moderators will know what we're talking about. It's just too chaotic at the moment to commit to any sort of thing, whether it be a train model show, future shift work, future event work, or anything like that. We just haven't been able to. Oh, that's late November.
Which?
Okay, Wally. I'll take a look at that now, where I can find me telepathy. Wherever I've left it. Wherever I left it.
Was that
Right by you, William. You could have told me. It's warm in this shed.
Finnerton saying, once I've got my 3rd figure made, tunnel, lane, railway is painting for me. Is painting it for me.
Benetton is Brian.
All right.
Brian. Yeah, well, that station it is just looks amazing. And it's gone quiet. Yeah. No, you haven't gone deaf. Grace can't talk and do things at the same time, which, like I said, is proof that women cannot multitask.
It's beneficial, it's annoying.
Where's Jude?
She's gone in.
Oh. I'm going to open this for a bit because it's way too warm.
SJ TRAINWORLD's heading off for the night.
No worries, Simon. You take care, buddy.
No, I'm having it open though.
I bet you guys enjoy this bit of peace. Slightly unnerving, though. Anybody saying anything else? Or?
What's just doing? No, they're just saying all night, Simon. Hot Dog Pilot saying, if anyone gets the chance, Wendy's burgers are amazingly good.
Again, North Wales, we don't get those things. No, it's like not Five. Is it Five Guys or something? That's another American one that's come over here, isn't it? But Wendy's is a bit like a diner kind of style, isn't it? I'm not sure, but
Got a bit internet here.
isn't it?
Pick it up. Pick up 3 G's in there.
So, what are we missing out? Thanks for sharing more links, guys. Some can, my mum said, whatever that was. If anybody, seen that.
We had the takeaway, superb.
Yeah. That's the only thing, big places we just don't get here, unfortunately.
Edwin is heading off as well.
Oh, Edwin, no worries, buddy. Cheers for watching as always.
DELPH Junction saying, you must have a nice Indian up there, Grace.
That's for one takeaway. You know what? I don't think we found one. I lived in Clanroost. They've got a really good Indian restaurant that's recommended by loads. But we've not found one here that's really like, wow, amazing, unfortunately. Because that's one thing I don't mind occasionally is a curry. Granted, I'm only a korma, but yeah, every now and then we've got nice kebabs. A few good fish and chip shops. But
Lovely sceneries.
we're talking about food.
Kebabs. Oh, Chinese.
Alex saying, private question, but Grace, do you have low sodium count in your blood?
Low what? Sodium?
Yeah.
I don't know, why?
You did go on about you need salt in your diet. Wendy's is amazing.
I need more salt in my diet. Why do I need more salt, Alex? I'm a bit confused. Although that's not a hard thing, is it? Yeah, I don't know if he's...
Stan over saying, I love a good curry.
Yeah, except one thing I did in Manchester when we're staying at one of the hotels. We had a Indian, and I proceeded to throwing a lot of it in the elevator. So imagine yellow everywhere.
Cold.
So yes, that was a little bit embarrassing, and Rob never let me live it down for ages, so that's why I'm saying it when he's not here. But yes, it was yellow all over the lift. So the reason I'm using this so much is because I don't want to lose all these ridges I've created with the plaster.
Andrew Sage saying, I went to a model shop in York yesterday and brought myself several Metcalf kits. So watch old live shows to see.
You've got a few to get through as well, haven't you?
You watch my lives. I'm sure you've learnt never to watch it following it in time. But yeah, if you've got any questions or out on it, you've got Jerry and Paul Woods as well, who have not led me astray with mine. And if you're building any that I've done, then definitely watch through it first, I'd suggest, and then build them. I definitely, yeah, don't follow in time with me. I've got quite a few building up, thanks to some donations, to build myself.
Alex saying, because you don't like Marmite, but like a few of the chips, then not want any more. Normal sign the body needs salt.
Oh, well, actually, I've recently had blood tests, weirdly, and they're all come back clear, but I do appreciate it's very funny one at Christmas. At Christmas, we'll get the tubs, and some years I do, some I don't. It's very funny, really. I'm like that with all food, though. I'll go through stages of what I want to eat and what I don't, so. But then again, we know I'm not normal, guys. I don't think we've got much more to plaster. It's just the little finicky bits now, I think.
Michael Lowe saying, Mick from Tipton.hello, everyone. Thanks for cheering me up in the week. Feel much better.
Oh, glad you're feeling better, buddy. That's a great thing about the community, isn't it? Like we've said ourselves, you know, things like these lives and others is sometimes what keeps you going when you've got a load of rubbish going on. So what I'm also doing here is, because some of this doesn't have much ridging, I am going to use the plaster to create a bit of texture to it. As I said, I'm almost there now with the plastering. Hurrah! I bet you guys are happy about that.
Alex saying, plus dietary sodium can affect heart rate, blood pressure.
Yeah, as I said, Alex, weirdly, my bloods are all clear. So that's why the other things, like the actual heart issues itself, are being investigated. Blood's absolutely fine. I've just had a load of them actually redone and all come back fine. I'm just not normal, which is...
Hot Dog Pilot saying, just opening a pack of McCoy's banging barbecue crisps.
And Rob's stuffing his face with what Wallace would say is a nice bit of Wednesday dough.
My mum's cheese.
Yeah. She said I could have some.
I was going to say, if she didn't, she knows now.
Favourite son-in-law.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
You bet. Not with the crackle on a dirty one.
You go back while you're all the way over
Yeah,
here.
because I don't know, it might fly out or something. I don't know.
Oh,
DELPH Junction saying, looking good, Grace. Nice and messy.
Stairs, I'm still hanging. Oh, yeah,
that's too bad.
I wish I had a fear of snakes, at least you see them less. Yeah, I'd happily have a snake round my neck.
Stan over saying, more plaster on that than a thing with more plaster on it.
Say that again.
More plaster on that than a thing with more plaster on it.
Just for little bits now.
Just a little bit. Almost complete.
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Becky.
it's only like the odd bits.
Messy.
What, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only
Gorgeous.
the bits like the bottom and that I need to do now.
And then second layer.
Well, do we need it? Because
Yes.
the sculptor paste's gonna...
No, second layer.
Jeez. See, that bit's easier because it's all flat, but this, although we lost all the shape there, yeah.
cracking, isn't it?
I've lost all the shape.
I haven't lost all the shape.
All these bits that I did.
Roger Winslow saying, I used to use Metcalf kits many years ago. I now use scale seams. I find them far better and a lot more textured with no seam joints that show.
Scale seams. I've
scale
never heard
seams.
of them.
Mysterious Mechanic saying bigger pieces, Grace.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, but then I'm losing the texture.
Everybody else managed it.
WOLFSEC also saying push it in, Grace.
That's why I'm finding, guys, I don't know what else I can do, but when I'm doing into like these deep ridges, it's bringing the part above it or below it out, so it's not coming out of that ridge.
Roger, is that the one you mean?
What?
Scale scenes.
Piss off.
Ah,
Your mouth.
did you just do what I think you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just sworn on me.
We should get the rats in.
Hmm?
We should get the rats in.
Tim
Yeah, right,
saying
upstairs.
you have to print scale seams yourself, don't you?
Oh. That might be the thing then.
Ah. So the texture, how do you get the print yourself? How do you get the textures on them?
Oh yeah, that's the point.
No, nothing.
No, it's all right. That one's not making. That's a moth. That one is not making much noise.
Two of them.
I was going to say, you just said that and then they started making noise.
Two of them
Well, I'm not standing here all night hoovering up insects.
go for light in the face.
Do you want to give that a break and have a chat with Grace?
Okay. I'm just finishing this.
WOLFSEC scene saying a texture map.
A what?
Ah,
Texture map.
Map.
Texture map. Ah.
what's the texture?
You have to have a really good printer to make scale scenes work well.
What's the
I've got a decent photo printer. Oh my god, mate, I am getting Hoover again.
What the heck?
It's the light, Grace. They're attracted to the light.
They keep dropping.
That's a wasp.
What?
That's a wasp.
They won't harm you.
Where's a wasp? What's the one? They're evil. That's a fly, I think. I don't know if he's just hoovered up.
No,
Oh, he's just hoovered up one.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know.
You'll have them come to the door with lights. Attracts the moths.
Bear with, guys. I'm just taking my gloves off and flipping
If
round.
I remember that this is a Stanover, if I remember right with the scale scene stuff, you have to print it on a photo paper and then stick.
Stick it to what? That's what I'm confused on, is how you get the texture.
Stick that onto card. WOLFSEC saying get a fly net on the shed door. And Finneton saying the wasp is the most pointless insect.
Yes. And somebody released, I think it was a little while ago.
Alex, that is completely wrong. Wasps are not people. If
Yeah.
anything, they deserve to be on death row.
There we go.
Well,
Is it a wasp? Are you sure it's a wasp?
I don't know what that one is.
What do you call them?
I don't know what.
I'm not
that's
breathing
not a
for a
moth.
minute.
That's not a moth. No.
It's fell down.
It's gone down.
Sorry,
Back
guys.
up.
Oh, Jesus.
Just by that light now. Rob.
Bear with, guys. I'm just taking in fly spray.
It's alright, the gap.
Yeah, it's not by the thing.
It's alright, just leave
No,
it.
it's going to drop somehow. Just look at,
They
yeah.
both had a baseball.
Yeah, he's spinning around.
You'll be alright now, Grace.
Yeah, I'm just breathing it in. That's why I've had to walk away. Sorry, guys.
Because they will come in.
Oh.
Oh, it's never usually this bad.
Sorry, we're just evicting various insects, flies and things.
It's because the door's open.
Yeah, well, the
It's
door's
not
staying
usually
open
this
because it's
bad.
warm.
I've never known it this bad, though.
It's
Not with
it's
flies.
a humid night, isn't it? That's what it is.
God, I'll see you for them.
Ooh,
I see that's a moth. That one's a big.
Wasps keep the
That
insects
is not
numbers
a
down.
moth.
Can we just talk on the live stream, please?
sorry.
Thank you very much. Wasps keep the insect numbers down. They're very important, even if they're extremely annoying. Wasps are very good things if you like fruits and flowers. That's how annoying flies are. That one's dying, so it's actually going nuts. I don't care.
That one's going up.
Mav says get a magnetic door net. That's not a bad shout. Wasps are carnivores, eat horrible bugs, and then come and sting you. Wasps are like cats in the dog's world. You have bees and wasps. You have cats and dogs. That's my view. I can't say the word out loud, but you know what I'm thinking.
Are we gone now? Because
Yeah, it's a humid night. That's what it is.
Well, one's just dying on the floor there, crawling in a.
oh, that's a pretty. Jeez.
I think that's
This
the
is a
one you
big one,
thought
that's
was
not
a
a fly.
wasp.
Definitely not a fly, that one.
That's
yeah.
dying.
No, I know. Oh, there we go. He's on his back.
Oh, yeah, another
He's
one
doing the
just
backstroke.
dropped.
He is actually. Woo, Jesus. Don't like it when they come flying towards me.
He sprays his over there, I think.
No, I'm not spraying anymore. Are you gonna?
Yeah, don't attack wasps, they attack back. You say that, Alex. What put me off wasp was years and years and years ago. Another brother of mine landed on his ankle and he did not move. The thing still stung him. So, put me off and I don't know.
Dead, is it?
No, it's still wiggling around.
Don't pick it up in case it's something with a sting.
Nothing wrong with cats. Unless they're evil.
Actually,
Except my Nismo.
just in case Judy tries to eat it.
Shishi! Wasps and bumblebees all seem to support the same rugby team. How's that for me?
Just shake it out slightly.
I was going to get one that's here on his back.
Watching William like a horse.
Okay. All evicted.
Oh, and Judy doesn't like that Uber.
No.
No, she's
We
not
have a
keen
door
on
net
it.
and it's amazing being able to keep the back door open all summer.
Well, I was gonna say
We've
before,
got
she
one
would-
for our back door and it's a metal one. That works really well, but we've never seemed to have this big an issue in the shed. But like Rob said, it's very humid tonight. So,
No, it's track light as well.
yeah, but it's not usually this bad.
No, but getting them.
Magnetic ones. Spray glue is good
Small
for
one,
wasps. Oh yeah. Same here, our best purchase we've done. We might have to look it for here now just because, but
It's because it's humid tonight.
yeah. Yeah, but we've had a very humid night, haven't we?
It's humid. It's quite damp over there.
That's what
Oui.
humid means.
Electric bat works wonders.
Humid
Exactly,
damp.
so I can play my tennis. Small moths. Yeah, those don't bother me. It's just when they fly up to you, I'm like, when it's in your
Stop
ear.
going back on. Stop.
It's okay, darling.
But yes, we might have to look into that at some point. Probably say that and not get one and complain next time, but
No,
that's us.
We should.
So what is happening
More
with
come
this?
in very hungry.
Right, just for one.
Bear with guys, it's the monthly waffle. Brian's, why is that? Oh, hold on.
What's up?
Just the iPads being a bit 2 seconds, 3 seconds for the comments.
Come on, bye.
What's wrong?
Come over. Come on, good girl. Come on. Come on, good girl. Shut the back door, will you?
I'll put it out there.
Don't kill the moss, that's the air conditioning. This time of year the queen moss has cut off the drones' foods, they're starving and dying. Yeah, I did see something about that. Feel sorry for the wasps, they're confused and all this and that, and I was like, yeah, they're still sting you. And the other ones that I don't like is horseflies. Oh, when they sting you, ow, do they hurt? I really do. Imagine if you were in the same position. Yeah, it's hard. It's instilled fear of me with wasps and that when I was younger. Peter of a bat, it's called the Executioner. Is that baseball bat, that one, or a tennis racket? I will look into these doors and it's 2 MAV chairs. So it seems like quite a few people are liking the idea as well, and it just avoids them, doesn't it, being in there. They're brilliant, Adam, and easy to fit. Yes, our next door neighbour she had the fly net one and then got the metal one, and we've got a metal one into the kitchen. They're just as good, and then they're just like metal, I can't think how, metal chains, not chains as such, but it's, yeah. So I don't know, but that is getting there almost. As I said, it's just a few things to cover up, and then I think we should be good to go. I feel like I've lost a bit of texture, but not a lot we can do from what I carved out. And William's messing with it.
No, just
Catch a wasp in my back, Brian, and see it fry. Yes.
that area there. That's
Nah, get the mesh. The metal ones, actually, we've had absolutely no problems. They're noisier. That's definitely the thing with them. They are noisier than the mesh ones. But I don't know if you get more air from them. I'm not actually sure, but we've actually found they work pretty well, so. Yeah, I'll laugh it when I take the back off and you beat it with it. Don't get me one, I'll beat Rob with it. Remember, I used to work at Maplin's many years ago, and we did always used to muck around with the fly swatters, as well as for like ride-on vehicles. It's funny when you've got adults and like the kids ride-on vehicles. You can still add texture with sculpt mold. Yeah, I get that. It just feels like I've done all the carving for nothing. But I'll sort it, I'm sure. Yeah, they go bang when I hit them. Yes, they do impressively so, don't they? It's like, that is pretty good. So, I like it a lot. And the idiots of the village, as you can hear. So the dogs get in or out and it seals up behind them. Yeah, exactly, Merv. So you do have the two types, the metal ones that just hang and move out the way, but then the magnetic ones, like I said, anytime you go across it, they flip back and just lock into each other with the magnets again. Pardon me.
But
Not a lot.
enjoying that.
I know, put an orange in his pocket.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
He's eating biscuits without even offering them.
Breakfast they were brought for me.
Share.
Right.
I'll remember next time I have something and he wants it, or Mum and Dad are going, that means you're going to have to ask us to take you to the shop.
That Alexa was brought for you.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I bought it myself, didn't I? That
That's what
one.
I mean.
Doesn't take it.
I had a blue bottle explode. Oh, nice. And boy races, exactly. Idiot. Wasps and bees are fine as far as I let them go by. It's flies I go for with vengeance, bloody things. I know
like
wasps.
We like bees, don't we?
Oh, I like bees. They're pretty.
Yeah, our neighbour, the one I was telling you about with the chihuahuas, she's got a
Oh.
gorgeous plant.
Mysterious Mechanic, welcome to Train Conductor. Thank you very much, buddy.
Oh, Jake. Oh, I thought it was already.
I thought he already was. Yeah, I'm just...
Or has he gone up?
I don't know. Jake, you might have to... I thought you were already a member, unless I'm...
You were going to say mistaken then, weren't you?
No. Brian, if you don't want to use KP couplings for shunting, in your experience, more magnets work with standard couplings. You stick a bit of metal to a coupling. Roger, the ear wasp's not dying off yet. Won't happen till October or later when the first frosts of winter start. I think we're going to get a bad winter this year.
Could you ask Mysterious, does he want to be known as his YouTube handle or his name, please?
Yes, Jake, do you want to be known as YouTube name or your name? Also, have I thought you already subscribed to us. Have you gone up a level? No, I didn't sub. Oh, well, thank you. Who have we... I'm mixing up names.
It wouldn't be a first time. You make mistakes.
So do you.
You make a career out of it.
So do you.
No.
I fix your mistakes.
Why are you still here then? Oh, he shoots, he scores.
He's
10
dead.
points.
He's under the patio.
That was quick, wasn't it? That was good. That was good.
Jake. He said it was known as Jake. Last month round here, where I am, all the ants grew wings and went nuts. Oh dear, we had flying ants a couple of months back, didn't we, everywhere?
When I lived in Field Street, the stone wall between ours and the neighbours, there was a massive, massive ants nest there, and there was a lot of flying ants.
Oh, says Mav. I'm guessing you've caught up to what he just said.
Who?
First time, says Mysterious. Yeah, sub. Got it. It was just delayed. Sorry about that, buddy.
Well, thank you very much.
you.
Much appreciated.
Grace makes lifetime mistakes, but at least you have turned the wedding down. Huh? It confused me there. Sorry, Mav. Yes, Tim, a magnet trick on... Never. Flies are idiots. They fly in and then you flick them out and they just fly around again.
Again, we say it every single time. Thank you to all the members and patrons and people who give stuff. But just remember, it's not an obligation. We love you all, you guys.
No, this is true. Rob still won't have a date set. I don't know if I'm ever going to get married.
Find another guy.
I've got about 5 ants nests that are about a foot tall above ground, Alex. That sounds pretty cool. I've seen it as well where with old ants nests they put the metal down it, don't they? And then they lift it out and it's all the tunnels, and that's pretty cool.
Yes, dear.
Because he's an idiot, says Mav. Got Japanese hornets in this country now. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
That hornet's out in
Ants
Cyprus.
are beautiful. They're pretty cool, aren't they? We know she is here because we love Grace's mountains, LOL, said Ray.
You can actually see the rash. I don't know if you've got it on the camera.
Yeah, it's here and there.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know if you guys can actually see it. It might not.
You're
but
showing Grace's mountains again.
yeah, not openly, but it's really bad still.
Some of the guys are saying lower, lower, lower.
Yeah, they're like lower it, lower it. Yeah, it's the pads really aren't nice. They're quite.
You've had an allergic reaction to the adhesive. That's what you've had.
Well, underneath ones are worse, aren't they?
But considering you don't have an allergic reaction to ordinary plasters, it must be a different type of adhesive.
Well, it's sticky. Even when I took them off, they were still sticky. It's that stuff they use for the it's like my ECG dots, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, is it the same stuff as ultrasound stuff? It's that kind of stickiness. Ugh! Jesus. Is it worth turning my lights down a touch or just one?
Alexa, turn the shed light off.
I've emptied 2 cans of fly spray this year. No what's
that's
needed
the point,
or
actually.
fruit and greenhouse plants. Rose bushes will be eaten alive by aphid and green fly, which prey on them. Not good. I got small near magnets.
That's not
I can
bad,
see a
I'm
red
sure
mark.
it's-
Yeah, Mav, it's horrible. It was horrible when I had them on. It's oh, it is the Is it the ultrasound gel? That's what I think it is. It was that same kind of, and it's the dot in the middle. It's the pad itself wasn't the issue. It was in the middle. I don't know, but it was the bit in the middle. That I think is what's caused the reaction. But also the pad's on for a week. It's just, yeah, they're quite abrasive. Rob's eyes only. Good man, good man. Yeah, yay, nicely shaped bumpy bits. The Americans do that. When I was little, about 6, I used to get an ant from each side of the back garden, put them on paving slab in the middle, and they would fight. Tell your doc your mountains are allergic, they can sort it. Yeah, it's for gel stuff. Jake was like, Rob's eyes only.
Oh, but if you subscribe to Jake's, no, if you subscribe to Grace's OnlyFans page, well, you didn't know about that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
News to me, folks.
It's 250 quid a picture.
Am I going to see these profits?
Hell no. They're going towards the GTR.
Right, I'm going towards me horse first. Kiss it better, Rob, off screen. I can't believe I just said that. Sorry, guys.
Who's that?
I don't mind you saying that.
Who's that?
Mav. I don't mind. It's odd what we can be allergic to. I'm allergic to Dettol and Hibby Scrub and anything containing...
Jesus. Discount. Mav, discount for the pair. 2 of them.
Oh, we make a right pair.
No, I don't think he was talking about that pair. I think he was talking about...
Right pair. Make a right
Yeah,
pair.
don't do that. Well, I'm glad that didn't appear on screen.
I don't think it does because it's actually wider here. So it might actually be shown. There are alternatives for gel for ultrasound. So, I mean, tell your doctor sooner than later. It's absolutely fine now
It's
that they're
one-off,
off.
isn't
It's a one-off thing. And if they put me on them again, I might mention it. But I don't know if that's the only ones they offer. I do know other people that have been on my heart monitors and have the same issues. Unfortunately, I think it's just the gel that it needs. It's just, you know, it wasn't like a reaction like my throat swelled up or anything.
That wasn't the gel.
Huh?
It wasn't the gel. It wasn't the centre part that's giving you an allergic reaction. It was the adhesive on the outside.
Really?
Yes. Because the marks you've got are for the adhesive.
2 sets, guys. No, it's around the whole thing.
Yeah, but
Oh, I don't know.
the gel was only right in the centre. I'm going to go and find this bloody phone.
I was going to say I have OnlyFans, Rob. I don't know. I never made shunting out before. I 6 points, but not all wagons. I think, yeah. Hopefully that's going well for you, Tim, actually. You're allergic to Rob, maybe. Oh, I'll let him know that when he comes back in. No, definitely mention it. There are alternatives. Well, I shouldn't. I don't know if I'd have to have one back on. If I do, then I'd mention it. But it's literally, I believe it's just a one-time thing. Because then they analyse it and see if there are any issues causing me symptoms that I get. Where obviously because it happens not all the time, obviously when it has happened before, by the time I get to hospital or by the time I get an ECG, it's too late because it's calmed down. Where at least with this monitor I have it on 24/7, so if there is anything there and that's what's causing it, it will have picked it up. And that's what they're basically trying to see, is if, because it happens every now and then, they were just trying to catch it basically. And I've known other people with heart issues that it doesn't catch it, so they have to go on another one. But hopefully I did have quite a few symptoms, so hopefully it has, if that is it, it should have caught it. So fingers crossed. Wife is on the game, bought home 150 last night. I asked her what punter said 50. She said all of them. So I spent hours laying on the floor watching ants fly. So my opinion, unfortunately, I've still got to do another 20 years. But the allergy would affect the skin around a little. Yeah, it's honestly, don't worry about it, Alex. It's calming down since I've had them off. And someone said here to you, Rob, that I must be allergic to you.
I've been allergic to you for the past... Let me get this right before I get into trouble. 7 years. I don't know. 6? 8?
Nearer to 8.
Okay.
October it'll be 8.
Oh, so it's near
no,
it.
is it September? This is what we always... September, 19th of September. We both can't miss it
Right.
because they're on the side.
Right. So when I said 7 years and you glared at me,
Yes.
I was right.
No, you weren't. It's going to be 8.
It's going to be.
But you'd at least say 7.5, because 7.5 is more than 7.
Yeah, but that's like saying 13
If it was
and
real
3/4.
sufferance, you would have put it down to the marker.
It's still 7.
Buy me a coffee, no sugar. Okay. Question, does anyone use Pico code 75 track? 7, is that all? We already have innuendo bridge. What's next? Areola ridge, just kidding. Love you all. No, Jake, I use code 100. It's been nice knowing you, Rob, says Matt.
I'm still right.
Back in the 70s, ITV wrestling with Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks was at 5 o'clock. So, and 5
And what's
was the
our claim to
afternoon.
fame on that?
It's 7.5. What?
Giant Haystacks, Big Daddy and all that? Mike?
Oh, yes.
He used to wrestle with him.
He did used to wrestle with him. Married 28 years. I smashed 4 mirrors.
What's my records? First one was 18 months. Second one was 26 years. Both over.
So we got to get past both of them.
You got no chance. I'll be bleeding 77.
Yeah.
If we get married today.
Your mum's 77.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live dangerously, die young.
You went past that stage.
Really?
Careful, Rob. The small ones are dangerous. And that's not sexist. It's a pure fact. Mike Shaw. Mike Shaw, have I seen you on here before, lovely? I'm sorry if I have. It's not a name it's instantly going.
Do you know what that's just reminded me of?
Maybe, but you're arguing with a woman, so you were automatically wrong.
Do you know what that's just reminded me of?
Go on.
Mike Shaw. Doctor Who.
Well,
Tim Shaw.
oh, don't. That was such a rubbish series. How could Doctor Who, that always builds up these series, like the pinnacle, like Bad Wolf. It built up, and then they're there in the street, and all Bad Wolf being translated.
Because a certain person
always
wasn't writing it.
And that series was like Tim Shaw was on the first episode, and then he magically appears at the episode at the end, and that's the connection between the whole series. It bugged me. There was no like build up of
Which one's that
episodes.
again?
Can you tell I like my Doctor Who? It
Tim
really
Shaw.
the one with all the
Tooth.
teeth,
The
the
teeth
teeth
in
in
his
his face. See what I mean as well? Teeth in his face.
But Jodie Whittaker could have done. She would have still been doing it if she'd had a certain other writer. She
Yeah,
would.
I think she would have had a better chance.
Good actor, bad script.
Yeah.
Actress.
No.
Actress. Yeah.
No, you're wrong. They are all called actors now. Seriously.
I'm sorry, I'm old school. She's an actress. Been there. Anyone want a baby? He wouldn't go to sleep, and he'd take over anything. Oh. First time marriage was 20 years. Second time was 19 years. That's Trevor VEAIL. Am I missing something? Says Brian. I'm not sure, buddy. What's that say?
I don't actually know.
What's
Can't
that,
have-
Timber? Jodie was awesome. Yeah, I think she herself, but she didn't have a storyline to really build her character, I think. It was such a shame.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
What did you...
That was my MacBook.
Where'd it go?
It's still right next to me. I just daren't move. Thank you very much.
Could have ended badly.
That could have ended very badly, you're
Yeah.
right. So, stepping
So I'm
away.
just remembering to get some paint off. Oh, so let's have a look.
Where's that?
My turn. Jodie was awesome.
It was
Yeah,
just
she was. It was just the writer.
I feel for her because she had all the pressure against her as the first female doctor.
Tim Maslin, jar's going to be loaded. Already put 40 in. Listen, I'm trying my best not to swear. Mav's met Tom Baker and Peter Davidson. Cool. My partner was helping Tom, but he was a dick. Really sad because he was my doctor.
I've heard that. of
Jake
people,
said, is he
actually.
really a baby? He's 10 months on Monday. Oh, bless.
Oh, he's under a year. He's still a baby.
Brian, I've been here all night of people saying hello to me. That's because you're special, Brian. So many people love you. Some of us in certain other ways.
Technically, a baby's until they're 2 and then they're a toddler.
Yeah, whatever. Fly my message, I presume that's Roger, I meant to say scale model scenery, not scale scenes. As posted, it's my age, so many kits, so I'm going to have a Google for that instead.
Which?
Scale model scene, scale model scenery. Got it.
Well, just clicks.
Put the link for scale model in, Roger, thanks. Missy would have been a great doctor. Yeah, I agree. I
And
do.
also that Jo, the black woman.
The black woman, yeah.
If she'd have got a storyline, I wish she
Well,
had.
I think they should and could run her alongside.
They could, yeah. I think, but wasn't it actually going back years ago when
Yeah.
she was? I know we
Pete.
actually.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. See, we all love you, Pete. Yeah, Brian. We love you too, Pete. Doctor Who I know is Sylvester McCoy and David Tennant. David Tennant was an amazing doctor.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
good?
but he's only a couple of episodes now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is a massive shame.
That's sad.
Scale model seen really good and really good value, Rob. I'll take a look at it in a minute, Tim. Tim, thank you very much. Jake's thinking of using plexi-track and wanting realistic
No.
track beams. Well, that's down to personal choice. I've used plexi-track on this layout, and I didn't like it personally, but I'm sure there's others on the other side.
It's the what they call the sleepers that all go funny, isn't it?
Trevor, I've watched Doctor Who since series 1, episode 1.
Jeez.
Where are we? Tom Baker for me as the Doctor. Tom Baker was a good Doctor, he really was. And Sylvester McCoy. Alex, David Tennant's wife. Jake,
Yes.
loved Tennant. Peter Davidson was my favourite.
Oh, it is constant jokes. Peter Davison always takes the mickey out of David Tennant,
She was
doesn't
a
he?
Time Lord's daughter, yeah, because the Time Time Lord's daughter is dating. Come on.
The doctor.
Yeah, the doctor's daughter is dating a doctor, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the doctor's grandfather. And your dad's the doctor as well. All wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, isn't it?
Tim Maslin, I used the team there at Wales Comic Con and met loads of awesome people.
We want to do a Comic Con, that's on the list
Jake
eventually.
says, never used it in his 12 by 8 book layout. Right, I'm going to switch his background to Gracie Poos.
Not called me that in ages.
Well, I'm not going to use my pen name for you, am I?
Which? There's a couple.
Never mind Doctor Who, the Master, Roger Delgado, pure evil.
I think John Sims did pretty good as well. He, as the new Who, he did a pretty good.
Yeah, Tim, yeah, we keep on missing the Wrexham one. That is amazing.
We'll eventually get to one, but we didn't get to see Chester.
I'm the chairman, Who, River Song. I think we were referring to David Tennant's actual daughter rather than the Doctor's daughter.
Well, no, that's Amy. River is Amy's daughter, Amelia Pons, and then the Doctor's daughter is the one that was cut out of his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a Whovian in case you hadn't guessed.
Colin Baker lives in the village of Lane End. Near the
Haha.
Roger, is that the windmill you were talking? Yeah, it is. It's the windmill you were talking about. Because we had this debate. If I flip it back round,
Yeah, you're not missing much, really.
if I flick it back round, tilt it down, because we had. Can I tilt this? We had that windmill of Roger that was motorised, and we got talking because someone said you don't get those type of windmills in the UK, and the point was proven that you do. So me and Roger been chatting, and he actually lives near the windmill that was used in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
I know, I'm so jealous.
which is now up for sale.
Can we buy it? Can we not get a car and buy a windmill instead?
Right, I think Roger said 1.9 million.
That's fine. It just means we'll have to wait longer for the car and the horse. Hey, put our money together. The car and the horse, and instead get a windmill.
And she laid a doctor's daughter on the show. I'm not. What?
Huh?
It's on this weekend. Harry Seacombe patted me on the head when I was a kid. David is married to Peter's daughter. That was it. Thank you very much, Trevor.
Yeah,
I was
because
trying to remember.
that's what I was saying about
Telford is the same people as Wrexham. My daughter is still a PA there. Amy Pelham's daughter. Andy flew Mach 2 on Concorde. Cool.
I've lost my ridges.
Tim, I don't know much about it, just know they use the International Centre every year. Jake says when it was in flight. I think the only ones that I've flown on are quite a few BC-10s. What are you looking for, mate?
No, I was just hearing if I heard raining or if it was just in my head.
Oh, right, okay. You can shut the door if you want.
No, that's alright.
I've flown in a 6-seater. I was about, how old was I? I was about 13, 14 years old, and I flew in a 6-seater aircraft, and they'd overbooked it, so I actually sat next to the pilot. That was pretty damn cool.
Or what, in one of the jump seats?
No, co-pilot.
So
It was just literally a small 6-engine aircraft flying from
So you were right
Ernst.
up there. Yeah.
flying from Ernst down to Christ, what was the airfield on the mainland? The mainland in Shetland, there was an airfield there, and you used to fly from Northern Ireland, which is the northernmost island in the UK, down to the mainland, and then get a 12-seater from the mainland down to Edinburgh. And I got to sit in the co-pilot seat. I wasn't complaining. I was 13 years old. All I was told was don't touch anything.
Yeah, but when someone says don't touch anything, you're like,
Flymo, I really fancied Karen Gillian. Each to their own. I was more of a Martha type person, to be honest.
really?
Honestly, straight up. I would do Martha in a heartbeat. Several times. And you can watch if you want.
I'm sure she'd go for you, but she ended up with Mickey, didn't she? Not Mickey. Was it Mickey or Ricky? No, it was Mickey, because Mickey went to the other universe and replaced Ricky and took over and looked after his mum.
And then came
And then came back and went with
Mav says,
Martha.
Jack, I doubt that he would have gone Mach 2 as if it was launched from a catapult. And he says 1,345 miles an hour. Well, Mach 2, if I remember right, is 751, so that would be 1,552. Ah, cobblestone windmills is for sale for 6 million, not 1.5, sorry.
You better get doing more with your OnlyFans channel then, dear.
Well, me and Brian are making a tidy amount. We're just squirreling it away. Squirrel!
Where?
Trevor must be away. Get ready for the match of the day. Bye for tonight. Trebs, thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Really appreciated your support.
Take care, buddy.
Pete says, I once won a jackpot on the lottery. And then I woke up.
Yeah, that would be me.
Mav's confused now.
Why?
Welcome to my world, mate. I'm not sure. Don't forget to keep sharing those
Profile
pages.
no, yeah, not profiles. We don't want the OnlyFans profile. Me and Brian have got a certain class of clientele.
Oh, guys, what's he saying about you there? And then you notice everyone unsubscribes and unfollows you now that you said that.
Mysterious Jake says, good man goes to war the episode.
Yes, that is a cracking episode, actually.
And it is a ground level, 50,000 feet, works out to be 1345. Fair enough, that's me educated. And this is someone who seriously knows and into their aircraft. And I'm educated.
Every day.
Concorde was a fantastic piece of engineering. An epoxy bit that fell off a DC-10 in France caused all sorts of problems. Exactly, mate. I have no clue why they cancelled that aircraft, because it was unsurpassed. And as yet, although there is an aircraft in development and testing, as yet that aircraft has not been surpassed. It was an amazing piece of engineering. I totally agree with you. Absolutely stupid. Alexa, turn on the shed light.
I was just thinking that it's not.
Alexa, turn off the train light. Oh, tell you what, I'll put the remote here. Timber Surf, sorry Andy, but you nearly went at Mach 2 is you need to exceed 1,552.41 to actually pass it. Jake, I'm not much of a Doctor Who. I know most of the words, and when I'm bored I'll sit and rewatch all of the Doctor Who episodes from David.
Oh, and the soundtrack. The soundtrack.
Paul Woods, John Pertwee. Oh yes. I totally agree with that.
Now here's a debate. Who liked the Doctor Who movie, the American one?
Ray Belson, I also try to keep my radius at 22 inches minimum for steamers and passenger cars. They will run on 22 but don't look right. A big boy is 22 minimum, points to curves the same with cab forwards. Andy, the airframe was getting on for 30 years old and the parts had literally been handmade. I know, mate, but I mean, she was partly British and she was a big flagship for UK flight engineering. Granted, these days she wouldn't stand a chance because of all the woke people and all that sort of thing. Careful, the water is actually hanging over the edge on that thin piece of card, Grace. Let's move that over there somewhere. Oh, cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Quite a disaster, and they would have been retired soon anyway due to the rage and the risk of metal fatigue, plus the exclusivity. Yeah, I grant you that. Tim, good night, everyone. Take care, buddy.
Good night, Tim.
Andy T. Never wore. My granddad worked on the aircraft back in the 60s and 70s design. Andrew is off as well. Night all, trying to learn German. Durable and go practice time. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us, Andrew.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Alex, mostly business flights, meaning sub-cost by taxpayers rather than that good money for funding task us rich. I mean, put or in it. I do get that side of it. I'm just talking about the engineering itself. I love the engineering of it. Whichever way you look at it was bloody fast. Yep, totally agree. Timber says, I'll let you off, Andy, just on the maths at 50,000 feet. Andy, wrong, I'm afraid. 40,000 feet, speed of sound's dropped to 660 miles an hour thereabouts. Thin rare. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Tim. Mostly British. Yeah, exactly. I'm not talking about the exclusivity and the cost or anything like that. I'm talking about the sheer engineering of the aircraft. Roger Windsor. My Alexa just told me it could not find a group or name for Shed Light. Thanks, Rob. You're welcome.
Yeah, what if somebody names it the same and thinking, oh, I like that idea, and then we set it off?
Should we get them to play Baby Shark?
Oh, God.
What was the one you were playing on your brother's the other night? That kiddies one. Shame on you, you were saying, or something.
Oh, the Wonder Pet, Wonder
yeah.
Pet, Wonder Pet, run
Nice.
away.
Picked the cushion played Doctor Who in the mid-60s in the films. Timber, I used to fix planes for a living. Yep, same here, mate. Concorde used to fly above air traffic control. Well, we lived out in Cyprus and we used to get Concorde overflying the base.
Cool.
Good man goes to wars where they find out river comes from, because Madame Bastra said, where did she come from? And Matt said, the only thing I can think of is Amy and Rory's wedding night.
That's the only thing I loved as well. Madame Bastra and Strax, they should have made a spin-off with them.
They spent a fortune on Concorde, got all the problems fixed, and then it withdrew it. Yep, totally. Andy T was a British Aerospace BAC based at Weybridge, where Brooklands racetrack was, both long gone now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just cut the glove.
Flymo, I used to work for people get a damages claim from BA when they were testing Concorde up the west coast. Cousins of Burberry clothing people. Andy, fast as a bullet, that's why we did it in 1998. Knew it would have pensioned off sooner or later. Alex, you want to highlight British engineering? Most weapons sent to the Ukraine are BEA. The Pete liking that mounting, Grace. I'm not sure he's. Are you talking about the actual mounting or Grace's mountains?
Well,
Brian.
my mountains are not
Thundercats. There's a name. Timber. I saw the last commercial flight go out of Heathrow in the day. Yeah. As I said, I know it. I'm right. I know it was an expensive thing, and I know it is an exclusivity thing.
But it wasn't.
But if you think about that, that's still going on these days. You know, £250,000 to spend 3 minutes in space. What the hell? And we won't even talk about paying to go down to visit the Titanic. You know what happens there.
Get a sinking feeling.
Mav. Ho or who? Huh?
Who are you? Where's that line from?
Really?
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
Are you? Yes.
Oh, Thundercat. Yeah, I'm with you, Mav. Sorry. Yeah, Pete says, hey, don't get me in trouble, Rob. The model. Which model, Pete? The one plastering or the model clip? I'll get you in trouble, mate.
Ah, you're calling me a model.
Timber Surf. I'm old Wally used to work at De Havilland and Hatfield. Cool. Oh, that was something as well. Just down the road from us in a waterside village called Beaumaris, they used to work on the seaplanes. Remember that place we were going to go into, the hangars at the back of...
Yes.
Yep,
And
they
we
used to
couldn't
work on the
because
seaplanes. I can't remember which ones it was. I'm going to Google this now. Bear with, guys.
You got a few pictures on your drone, didn't you?
I did. I got some cracking pictures of the place on my drone. Wasn't that? I'm trying to... Seaplane. Beaumaris. That was it. It was the Saunders Road factory on the Friars Estate. And it was working on the Catalinas. And they used to have the hangar on this estate, and then the Catalinas used to be wheeled across the road, down a jetty, into the water on the Menai Straits. Death. Sorry, Rob, space is epic. The amount of text design from that planet, that is planet saving. Andy says Saunders Row. Timber says, I fixed instruments using the royal plate that carried the Queen. Nice one. The one that doesn't need tweezers. Good escape. Alex, for $1, every $1 the Americans spent on the NSA, they get about 50 but in economic growth. See, people knock a lot of things. It's like, I'm not a royalist. I'm not keen on the royal family at all. I don't believe they should be gotten rid of at all, because that's what Great Britain's about, is all pomp and circumstance and all that sort of thing. But what I do object to is people coming up and saying, oh, the royal family costs millions. They actually bring in more than they cost. They're still trying to better the lightning speeds. Mach 2, I guess physics is coming at some point. Timber, I live in Oxford Airport for a year, so regularly got 6+ hours on my licence. That was the one thing, that was one thing I was really pleased about, is when they got rid of 6-1 Scabbing Squadron, which was obviously the Dam Busters. And everybody thought that was the end of it. And then they brought in the F-35s. And they were named, they redid 617 Squadron purely for the Lightnings, and I think that was a fantastic tribute to them. The Sunderland scene plays were docked in Swansea during World War II. Cool. Andy T, I've done a job in Bath Road at the end of the runway Heathrow. Concorde would take off at 11:45 a.m. for JFK. The house would shake, and I'll never forget that amazing plane. Made that job 2 days longer. We were actually working Manchester out of Wythenshawe Hospital, and we were sent as a backup for another crew. We didn't realise at the time where it was, and it actually turned out to be the end of the end of the runway at Manchester Airport. We'd brought the patient out into their ambulance, and me and the paramedic were like little kids, because as we'd finished doing everything, there was an A380 landing.
I got a video of it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, got a cracking video, and obviously never seen one in real life, and this thing was a monster.
I saw it when it was testing down at Canterbury at Manston Airport.
Pete says with you there, Rob. Exactly, the royal family get taxpayer money when they work. Lightning's climb rate has never been beaten. It was the pilots strapped to 2 afterburners. Exactly, and that sound off the back Lightning was incredible. I've sat in one, and I remember Dad, when he was a firefighter, they actually had one on the base to practice rescues. What are you doing your second coat?
Some places I don't think it needs it. It's like there, I didn't do everywhere second everywhere, but I think places like here is going to...
Alex Page, love the hand modelling, Grace, £5. Thank you very much, Alex.
Oh, is he sent for?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
Sub Hunters, Roger. Andy says we still hold the land speed record at Mach 1. That's the thing. This is what I was getting to you earlier. And I also made a note of it on the description of tonight's stream. We don't have to talk about railway modelling or Grace's Mountains. We have spent time talking about aircraft, this is the second time in a row now. Everything, and that's what's great about this. And I think it's been keeping us going, really, hasn't it? And we do appreciate that everybody says, you know, take a break off the modelling while we're going through our stuff. But you guys have really kept us going.
It's a bit of normality for us, if anything.
Normality, please. Timber, Lightning climbed approximately 20,000 feet a minute. Andy T, all other planes in there well out of the way when it took off, but the afterburner sound was amazing. Yes, it was, Andy. Roger, I lived in Bath Road in Slough. I remember seeing Concorde fly out and return every day from my hotel window.
Do I need to cover yours again? Because it's...
That's had 2 coats.
Oh, I was just... popping that up.
That's all right, we'll use some of that plastic stuff. Yeah. Flying my chairman, Andy T, a job with perks. Oh, very much so. I wouldn't get any work done. Yeah, well done, Alex. Thank you much indeed. Mark, I went on an A380 once. You basket. Mark went on to an A380 when he went to Australia and back in 2009. And it was more comfortable than the old 747.
As I said, I got to see him testing when they were doing the test flights out at Manston. driving, flying across the house was something else. Jeez.
I'm sure some or most of you will know down the road we have an area called Broughton. Broughton actually produces the wings for the A380. There was concern quite a few years back that the place might have to close, and then they got a massive contract because of massive orders for the aircraft. Where I missed the load. Grace, your dad says, do you know that the old BC-10 in certain conditions could reach supersonic speed? No, I didn't know that, Charles. And I have spent so many hours on those aircraft flying back and forth to Cyprus. Brian says, I used to have posters of Concorde and Harriers on my walls. I had posters, Samantha Fox. Lightning was designed as an interceptor, could meet an incoming enemy from the ground in less than 4 minutes. Paul Woods, how many air bases have gone since World War II? Yeah, like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, we drive past one of them when we go
Yeah.
Queensferry, don't we?
Well, look at the air bases that were closed on the island. RAF Dorgan. All housing estates now full. Yep, very true. Lightning, Germany to England in 4 minutes. Nav says, I make a mean paper aeroplane. Sorry if you've left out with all these extras.
Yeah, I can't even make that.
Well, you've got me beat because my paper aircraft are useless. No. Timber Surf, I designed the machines that feed the machines that make the parts for the Airbus planes. Uh-oh, Jerry's back in the house. Ray, alright, heading out to have dinner with Mum, catch the rest on the rewind. Also, Rob, keep your hands off Grace's mounts until the live stream live. Congratulations. Cheers, Ray, you take care.
Take care,
And
buddy.
if you speak to Tammy and Ray before us, please send them our love and we're thinking of them. Flymo, you are the toolmaker Timber, sure. Nice one. Flymo, run away, Jerry's back.
That's not nice.
Yeah, I used to work AMEC, and I've done work on the Hawks, and I found that very interesting. Right, I'm going to need to stand up a bit because...
What's
My
your
back's
claim
hurt.
to fame with that one, dear? Southport?
Southport.
Gateguard? Bird
Oh
Strike?
yeah, it's not Southport.
Yes, when you
Right,
were
Southport,
down
yeah, it's
Southport.
Where were you at?
We are... We're Timber Service Electrical Engineer.
Alright.
Yeah, let me find out the gate guard. VEAIL, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Andy's saying once got a job airside to lead line a cargo room for Air Canada.
Oh.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, that's one I did when I was AMEC. Was there is a RAF base up near Southport, and her gate guard is a Hawk T1.
You were driving past one day, didn't you?
And we were taking a patient up there in the ambulance, and I was obviously being a plane nut, staring at this, and I recognised the tail number, and it was actually an aircraft I worked on. I'm so pleased to see her. You get connected to them, you do. You can't help it.
Finneton saying I used to live next to an old airfield with 3 hangars almost next to my garden.
Look at those ones we saw when we
I'm
went to
gonna
that
send
air
them
show
a link.
last year.
Google Maps.
Timber Surf saying I did some robots for Airbus and spent many years in London airport designing bagging systems.
Cool.
Where is it?
That might be too thick.
Right, how do I share this?
I don't know.
How do I share this? No, I don't want latest there. How can I do this now? And maybe if I do it there. If I Google Earth. Are you still reading comments?
Yeah.
I know.
Gone very quiet, guys.
Stan over, I definitely prefer Airbus over Boeing. We flew a few QTARs.
Right, finish.
Fly what? Sorry, Wills. Qatar.
Yeah.
Qatar Airways.
Basically, if you want to see the hangars that I was talking about here on Anglesey, if you do a search for the Saunders Row factory Anglesey, and that will actually show you the hangars that are still there. And you can't actually see where they used to move them across the road anymore.
Jerry said, Grace, are you calling the mountains Rome as it wasn't built in a day?
Yes.
But it's certainly not Earth because it wasn't built in 7 days.
Well, it's my pride and joy, this one, I think, even more than that, because of doing
It's
a
still
shape,
taking way too long.
to have a shape to it. I'm just a bit of a perfectionist.
Right.
Finnerton saying I used to build passenger boarding ramps for airports.
See, even that interests me. Because it's engineering. I trained to be an engineer and then decided to have an argument with the car. I bought the car and the car won. Yeah. It really did.
That could be like a jingle, like radio jingles. I bought the car and the car won. Did you ever have an accident at work? It wasn't your fault.
Where there's blame, there's flame.
Alex saying I wish I had been the designer.
That'd be cool, isn't it? If we all went into the jobs we all wanted. I don't have a brain for what I want to do.
I don't know if I have it either.
Yeah, you do.
You
can't
should
say
see
that.
it in work.
Big debate here, guys. William doesn't think he'd be a paramedic when he got an A in maths, B's in science and English.
Excuse me, this was the person that a few weeks... I failed! I failed!
Yeah, and at that point I did.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I was going to barely get out with what I do.
Did you fail? Yes or no?
Technically,
One answer. One word answer. Did you fail? Yes or no?
no, because I couldn't progress to level 3 technically.
Where are you right now, Will?
Technically on level 3, yes.
Right, so did you fail? Yes or no?
Kinda.
Yes or no?
No.
Thank you very much. You fought a battle to get there and you won it. So, STFU. And that's about as polite as I can get.
trying
WOLFSEC
to
saying,
think of-
Rob, you should build a model airplane and hang it from the ceiling.
We are going to
Hopefully.
have a Rescue 122,
Which would...
which is one of the Sea Kings. The same ones that Prince William flew up here.
He flew you, didn't he?
Aaronville saying, Grace, could you mould some faces into that mountainside?
This ain't America.
What was that?
So can I mould some faces into it? It's like, it's not America. It's not America, folks.
America!
Jerry,
Yeah.
I don't really have many hobbies. I mainly just do some gaming.
Guys, can you see anywhere I've missed or maybe need going over? What do you mean loads?
Yeah, there, and there.
Rob said that's his second coat.
I was
William
pointing
just said-
there.
William just points there.
Quite possibly. I didn't say it was perfect. But I did that a lot quicker than you've done that.
Yeah. I've done one coat. You've done how many coats?
I put 2 coats on the left time, but it's taking you to put 1 strip on.
But I've only done one coat. And it's good.
Is it? It's full of holes.
Not as many as yours.
Who's more used to doing it?
Not me.
Right. Can I point something out to you?
What? Technically, we both had a practice before we got onto this. I did that one, you did that one.
And that's much smaller.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Too bad you still got it.
You got it anyway.
Clearly.
Mav saying closest I got was doing graphic designing, but never got the job in that.
Oh,
Now I'm a call centre operator.
oh, you can still pursue it. It's much easier nowadays with a lot of the jobs moving to online and things, especially for graphics jobs.
Do you know if the Nikon's charged up? Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's in the where all the other cameras are.
Because it's not a full moon out there, but there's
Pretty good.
some nice clouds with it.
Will the clouds still be there by the time you come down?
DELPH Junction saying I once built a ladder for my budgie.
What?
Budgie.
Did you say built a ladder?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. That's extremely cute.
Timbersurf saying I have been met with an F-111 over Upper Hayford and told to remove myself from American airspace. I used to get buzzed by them all the time.
Oops.
I used to like flying under our light aircraft and watch us struggle in their backwash.
Where's a place? There's a place where people actually sit apart from an airport and it literally goes right above a road, doesn't it? Not in this country, I know it's abroad.
Mav saying my Millennium Falcon will be hanging above my layout.
Oh, no, cool.
It's the cutaway version.
That's cool. Oh, you're just proving that there is outer space, it's real. The chances of anything coming
Roger
from us.
Windsor saying I build flying saucers based on the ones I have seen flying over Pixie Wood.
Different. You got any drawings or pictures, or do you just create it?
Andy saying my mate's dad, who sadly passed last year, designed a Buno's mic stand. Just one thing he done on paper before computers.
Cool, Andy, but sorry for your loss, buddy.
Aaronville saying Grace, you should mould your faces, Rob, Grace, mum and brother.
Then my mum and dad will feel left out. I won't have any room left with all of everyone. I'm an artist, but I'm not that good.
Jerry saying I couldn't draw a straight line with a ruler.
Neither can I. Neither can I. Always end up like...
Raymond saying I prefer wooden rulers to plastic ones.
I know, what about metal then, Ray? Because I've been using my metal one a lot more because I've got it to hand.
Andy saying all budgies should have a ladder.
Yes.
Sometimes they get tired. Have to give them an easy way.
Yep. Exactly. Poor Betty.
Mysterious mechanic, never been on a plane.
Oh yeah. I am quite fortunate that when I was a kid I did travel a lot. All sorts of places. Been on a few planes. You haven't yet, have you? Oh no, you took it to Edinburgh, didn't you?
All I remember is walking up to it. Besides that,
You were
nothing.
only little when you went. You've been, what, 5 or 6 maybe? Can't actually remember. You were only little anyway. You still had your little toy that you took everywhere with you.
Probably. Flymo saying me neither, never flown. I'm off for travel sick.
Oh, yeah, I'm interesting on boat when we get the ferry. Flights never bothered me as much, but ferry travel? Oh, God. I am awful.
Mysterious mechanic saying so bored of ripping up Hornby mags.
Who?
Mysterious mechanic.
Why are you ripping up Hornby magazines?
Hot dog pilot saying aeroplanes or aircraft.
No, just standard commercial airplanes for me. Never been lucky enough to go in anything else.
Alex Page saying, can you turn the camera to the left, please?
The left.
Apparently.
Well, would you like me to move it back? That might help a bit. What's it showing on ours?
What do you mean?
On the live view.
It's
Yeah. Can you see it now, Alex?
just doing the moving as you're pushing it back. Mum saying 4 years, 6 months.
Oh, is that how old you were?
Yeah, apparently
Aw.
she can remember that, but not yesterday.
Well, yeah, because it was nice remembering you were cute once. I don't know
Yeah,
what the hell happened.
could say the same for you.
You weren't around when I was a baby, so you can't say that.
Yeah, but I've seen photos,
Yeah, I've actually changed your bottom.
and I'm glad I never had to change yours.
I'm not even sure of what conversation I've actually walked into.
When I was 4.5, me on my first aircraft, apparently.
You got anything?
I don't know if that's going to focus or not. The power of a 3,000mm lens,
Ooh.
You've never seen it, Wills?
and that's not cropped in. I'm just trying to get a better shot so I can get one of the crates.
Alex saying a little bit more, please.
What are you trying to see, Alex?
He's trying to take a screenshot, apparently.
A screenshot?
Yeah,
Of
that's
what?
what he's saying.
I'm getting out of the way, I'm getting out of the way. I don't want to be in the screenshot.
Mav saying, give it a few more years, Grace, and you'll be changing Rob's too.
That's
That's an insult of Rob.
Who said that?
Mav.
Oh, Mav's always on my side, that's why.
Flymo saying, that's quite the pic, Rob.
It is, it's an amazing camera. We've not even had a chance to properly really use
You
it.
won't like what Mav's just said.
Probably won't. No, I know Mav's on
No.
Grace's side.
Yeah, very much, as you can see here.
What does he say?
We were talking about me and William with nappies, and I said, you know, how can he say
Very
oh,
true.
cute?
You can see the Indian shot on that.
Can't.
I'll just do another one in there. Where are we? It's a 2,000mm optical and 1,000mm digital lens on it.
I've never actually properly used it, have I? Not for the moment.
That's the point. Where are we? Birdies.
Alex wants a screenshot for some reason.
Yeah,
A bit
Screenshot.
worried.
the mountains.
God knows what he's going to create there.
Mav saying, wow, awesome camera, Rob.
It's a Nikon P1000. I just put that on there. If I show the camera there, that's Alexa, turn on the train light. That's the camera with the lens fully closed up. And then, I don't know if I can hold that far enough away. Wills, let me know if that's in the picture or not.
Yeah, it's in.
And that's it, fully extended to the 2,000mm range, optical. What?
I think it's scented.
Huh? What? What did you say? What did you say? Oh, sugar. That's not good.
What? That's why.
Yeah, don't want that inside the casing.
Jerry saying, Rob, you can almost see the Stanley Kubrick's light stand in the picture. Andy saying, nope, still can't see the Indian takeaway on the camera shot.
Or the corner shop.
Alex saying, don't, Grace, I love you like a sister and not in the Cornish way.
Oh. And
I don't know if anybody's seen the news today. Now that India have managed to land on the moon, genuine news that they have actually launched a mission to the sun. And they're going to do a 1.7 million mile orbit around the sun. It's ironic because quite a few months back there was actually a thing on TikTok and Facebook of an Indian newscaster saying they were doing a mission to the sun, but don't worry, they're going at night. Now they're actually doing it.
Timbersurf saying lost count of how many flights I have done. My stint on the airport, holidays, skiing and business trips to Airbus in Troros, hundreds I guess.
I don't know if we're ever going to go on a plane. I doubt I'll ever go on a plane again, actually.
I've been on a few. And I've been a refugee,
Yeah, you have actually.
evacuated from a war zone on a VC-10.
Mab saying, Rob, I officially hate you now.
Why now?
Probably the camera.
Alright. That's the toy one, mate.
Yeah.
The P1000 is the toy.
I'm after his full frame one.
And Gracie's trying to nick my full frame 6D Mark II.
Although I kind of did at the wedding.
Yes, you did. Yeah, Grace is using my old Canon 750D, which to be honest is a very good camera because it's 24 megapixel, but it's a 3/4.
It's the lenses that are showing their age now, isn't it? The body itself is.
It's a 3/4 sensor, whereas the 6D Mark II is a full frame. And you can notice the difference on the two.
DELPH Junction saying, we now know the moon is not made of cheddar cheese.
Aww.
Don't tell Wallace and Gromit that.
Raymond saying, anyone remember the movie Sunshine?
Oh yes, a brilliant film. Awesome film.
Andy saying, I know why now. India landed on the other sides the other day.
And Mav saying I hate you more. I'm guessing, Mav, you like your cameras, mate. Like Jerry said, Peter Wallace and Gromit proved it was cheese. Yeah, exactly. They did. And they had they had cheese sandwiches on the moon.
Isn't that the one with the fridge on the wheels as well?
Yeah, that
Yes.
robot that ended up skiing along.
Yes.
I think one of my best experiences is working on the engineering wing. First time out there, we took a T1 over to the test bed, and I was sent for ejection training in the morning. That is ejection training, Alex, before you twist it. Not told why, and then told to jump in the aircraft as it was towed over to the test bed. Strapped down by 3 straps you wouldn't strap a car down onto the back of a truck with, to be honest. Put in the pilot seat and basically we started the engine up. And we had one of the cross runways in front of us. And I got talking to the chief engineer and I said to him, well, what's with the ejection seat? And he said, well, can you fly? Well, no, I can't. And I said, why? Neither can I. If those straps break, this aircraft goes forwards, we hit the ejectors. So there he is telling me to, I mean, this aircraft's capable of 600 plus miles an hour, and he's telling me to wind the engine up 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%. And we had this aircraft at 100% tied down, and the front of the aircraft was just bowing. It was just racing to go.
Isn't it only 3 times though you can be ejected because it affects the spinal?
Twice.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
You get ejected twice. That's it, your career's over. Because you get severe spinal compression. You actually lose height. You can lose 2 inches or more in height. And it can come back, but
only when it's not cold.
yeah, Grace had to twist it.
Mab's saying I do indeed, but I haven't had an SLR. Good, last good one I had used film long. I did manage to win a few photography competitions when I was in my late teens.
Where was that one? Well, where are we? Says computer programmer now retired, having more time for this lovely hobby. There's no cheese left on the moon. Into collecting my sate it all basket. DELPH says 16 hours back from Maldives timber. I hated it. Longest flight I've ever done.
I've done
Mark.
26 hours.
Mark, is that Nikon a full frame? No, it's not, mate. It's only a 3/4.
The Nikon?
Nikon. It's not a full frame camera.
No, just,
No,
yeah.
no, not at all, mate. That's more of a play toy for both of us. We don't use it for weddings. No, those were the days when you couldn't edit or filter photos apart from maybe the odd sparkle filter clip to the lens. Jerry, the clangers made soup out of it, Roger. Digger Evans in the house.
Hey, Digger.
Andy T, shush, this chat will self-destruct in 30 seconds. Timber, I have a huge collection of coking filters for my 35mm days. Andy, I checked the notice of it completely. Vince Bryan says, I still have my old DSLR camera, SLR camera. You have to manually operate the film. Grace has got one of those, she was given it.
I still need to shoot on it to give it back to him.
Well, you go back to it. Are you having fun, yeah?
As we were talking about Wallace and Gromit earlier, I remember hearing that Wensleydale was actually going to be filing for bankruptcy, and it was actually the movie that saved the company.
No way.
Because it raised the sales enough so they didn't have to call for bankruptcy.
Oh, blooming heck. Yeah, your mum introduced me to Wensleydale and I thought, I like that. And I do like a nice bit of cheese, the stronger the better. And I was introduced to Wensleydale by Grace and Will's mum and dad, and I have to say it's really rather nice. I'm a bit partial to it, which is why the first time they brought it over I kind of stole it. But don't tell Grace's mum. No, I think she's asleep.
Stan over saying, okay Rob, I only asked as I've never heard of that model of Nikon before.
Have a Google for it, Stan. Mark. It's the Nikon P1000.
There's also the 950, isn't
There's
there?
also the 950 as well. Not quite the reach of it. They are good cameras. We just haven't had the time really to test out its full capabilities. If you go onto the Nikon P1000 pages, people are taking some amazing shots with them, wildlife shots and everything. I tend to use it for moonshots because you can, well, as you saw with the photos, that is uncropped and you literally get into the craters. They actually posted a picture once and someone actually pointed out on this picture where the Apollo team landed, Armstrong and Aldrin. And I wish I could get the photo blown up because I'd love to see that. Because obviously they've still got parts of the lunar lander on the moon.
Finnerton saying, I like Wensleydale and cranberry at Christmas.
Oh, that sounds nice. That does sound nice. Gonna start calling it. Yeah, what we're gonna do, mate, lads, is we're gonna start to wind down now.
Is it worth me using this last bit so it doesn't get...
We can do.
I'm just thinking to save it.
Yeah. Save packing it
But
away.
it gives people a chance
I am
to...
gonna have to order some more though.
Didn't you have more rolls or something?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna run out because we've still got a fair bit to do. There's gonna be a hill placed here.
We've got a new idea for that now, haven't we?
Yeah, we still need it though.
I can't remember what the idea was.
There's going to be hills coming down the side here. We're going to need it up there. So yeah, and that's 24 rolls, I think. No, 20 rolls, 10 in each. Yeah. And then
Richard saying, was that moonshot taken handheld or on a tripod? Steady hand.
that was handheld, but I was leaning against the side of the shed.
Jerry saying, no Rob, that was the Kurbix gear they left behind.
I thought it was the base of the lunar lander, you know, the actual landing legs. I do apologise if I'm wrong. I know there's equipment been left up there.
Timber Surf asking, very good Rob, but does it do macro for close-ups on the railway?
I believe
Yes, it does.
do macro.
I've seen people use it for macro as well. And you get out some amazing shots, and we're talking like ladybirds and things like that with incredible detail. But again, I've also got the full frame with the lens that will do macro as well.
Stan over asking, what camera do you normally use then?
The camera I normally use is the Canon 16 Mark II, which is a full frame camera. And Grace uses the Canon 750,
760.
760D, which was my old one. And they're still retailing about 500 quid second hand.
Yeah, and I got all your lenses.
And Grace actually got all my lenses, because what I didn't realise at the time when I went into full frame, that most of my lenses wouldn't actually fit.
It's only the 300 in Burford that
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah, I've got left. I had about 7 lenses, and I had to give 5 to Grace, and all I've got now is a 75 to 300mm and a 150 to 500mm.
Although saying that, 2 of mine had died.
Yeah.
They need replacing before the next wedding.
Alex asking Rob, can you move the camera so Grace is in the centre of view, please?
We certainly can.
No, 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 no. Why? What does he want? He's getting pictures of me when my hair's a mess. I'm wearing blue gloves.
Alex wants to see your mountains.
You don't ask a woman these things, Alex, without kind of like
He was looking
a
to
woman
see...
looking nice.
Alex wanted to see your mountain.
But he wants me in it, which means this isn't a good look. Yeah.
Aaronville saying maybe you could use plaster of Paris, might be cheaper.
We went visiting to our local model shop, and we've got some sculptor mould. Is that in the screen?
That's what he uses after Modero and
Yeah.
going that. Lays it. But does that mean we won't have to do as many layers just for first layer and then sculptor mould? Because he only does...
Yeah, but that plaster wasn't as expensive as the sculptor mould.
No.
Jerry saying Stanley Kubrick, the movie director Rob, who faked the landing.
Ooh.
No comment. I won't get into a comment about that because I don't want to agree to disagree. Well, we'll agree to disagree, but that's as polite as I'll go.
See what I mean? It's not gone in as much
That's
as it
fine,
should.
there's nothing wrong with it. It looks
Digger
awesome.
Evans saying log on to the Japanese satellite live stream. You can actually see the tracks left in the regolith from the moon buggy.
Yeah?
He's going to look now.
Yeah, the Himawari.
Where are we? Himawari.
I'm guessing I wouldn't have been able to pronounce that either.
Yeah.
Thrown in at the deep end there.
That's why I just said satellite live stream. Alex saying want flowers first.
Who wants flowers? What? I'm asking me if I want flowers
Yeah.
first.
Probably.
You can buy
I don't know,
yourself
ask Rob.
flowers. I bought you flowers.
You technically, yeah, we actually established that technically Rob has now bought me flowers, even though you said it's coming out of my side of the scenic stuff. So how technically did you buy me flowers if it's out of my side of? That's a point actually.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So technically, I bought myself flowers.
Alex saying jokes aside, there is a good reason
Good reason for what?
That's what they all say.
for the photo and that.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a feeling he's having
No, I know.
a play around with things. So
Jerry saying, think about it. How could Kubrick get the gear on the moon? Get his gear on the moon. Digger Evans saying he had a long ladder.
back to the ladder comment. What about the budgies?
Can you move it so I can see the background to the left of her?
Background to the left is very untidy, mister. Is this something we can set up for you at a tomorrow or something? Or because it's kind of where we've moved things, so I've got...
I meant to do that.
Or is it because of lighting, you kind of need it as it is?
What's that?
You want the background in?
What, the telly?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And me paints.
Stanover saying, nice camera, Rob and Grace. I would like to go full frame, but sadly can't afford to upgrade.
I know, so would I, but that's why I use Rob's.
The 16 Mark II, when I bought it, the body was
£2 grand, wasn't it?
1,800 quid. And I bought one of the cheap lenses. I bought a 24 to 105 lens. and that was 700. So there's £2.5 there. But all told, all of the lenses and cameras and all that sort of stuff, which is why we should get separate insurance, about 10 grand's worth.
Alex saying, don't worry, it's just to get an image to make a rough draft.
Oh, okay. Who sex like me? Yeah, Wills.
Can a cool idea.
Do you wanna move it then? Because it's
Alright.
it ain't pretty.
If this... No, it has to...
Do you still need me in it, Alex?
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to get.
Oh, different like angles.
How's that for you, Alex?
Because I am almost finished here, Alex. That's the only thing. I've got that little bit left sheet, and then I'm done.
That satellite thing's pretty cool.
So I've kind of got to watch. My
What
front
does it
end.
actually look like?
Like the Earth. I can't find the one with the moon.
Jerry saying, and all along I thought it was Thunderbird 3 they used, Mav.
That
That was for him saying Chuck Norris took it all the way up there for him. Alex saying, I need space to add graphics to the left.
Ah, I'm with you.
I'm not. I'm confused on all this.
.com.
Yes, definitely.
Have you? Oh, that actually works. Your laptop, it needs more plaster, I think. That's what the last one can do.
Well,
What?
some of the shots this satellite's taken is incredible.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious on this.
So William has come away from his post as a comment reader. Left me to fend for myself again. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. We'll finish this off.
That's like
Another one I used to watch live was when they were building the Chernobyl containment unit. I used to watch that live.
it takes a photo every 150 seconds.
Are they just about to finish that, or did they finally finish it?
No, it's finished.
Oh.
It's finished a couple of years back now, Wells. Well, I think it was a couple of years ago. I don't know. Yeah, it was well before COVID. Was it before COVID? Yeah, I'm sure it was before COVID it finished.
Jerry saying that's the problem with live chat, William. 3 conversations happening at once.
Years.
Finneton's heading out to sleep.
Yeah,
No worries, Brian. Now I'm finished with this. We're going to be heading off ourselves. The usual shutdown of the live. So,
Mum's heading off as well.
night, Mum.
Night, Maria. I hope you feel better.
DELPH Junction also heading out.
Thank you very much for joining us, Pete. And thank you for support as usual.
Great live. Night, everyone, and stay safe.
So, yeah, guys, it's at that time that we are
Voice down.
starting to say goodnight. If everyone wants to say goodnight to each other.
And I'll do it again. Massive shout out to all of our Patreons, all of our members, include the newest one. Alex, thank you for the £5 donation. Big shout out to our moderators who make the chat so easy. And shout out to all of our subscribers for helping us along this journey. And we are really glad that you join us on the live streams. As you're heading out, if you wouldn't mind smacking that like button. I'm not even sure how many likes we
I've not seen any of it tonight.
I haven't actually.
I am sorry, guys. Tonight I have concentrated on this more than anything.
50 likes.
Not bad, not
Not
bad
bad.
at all.
Sherbet Junction back again.
Oh, Tony.
No, sorry, Tony. We're just at that point of saying goodnight to one and all and
Sorry,
heading
but
off.
stuff up to going on that's to be dealt with. Don't apologise, please, Tony, especially to us, because you know yourself that we've got our stuff to deal with. It's like Mark said on one of our posts. Don't feel you need to have to apologise for anything. We're all a big, and I will use that term again, a dysfunctional family on here. I will use that term. I can't remember who posted it. Feel free to claim it, but it's a very true fact. We are one very big dysfunctional family, and we couldn't do this journey without you guys. And we're glad you're on board with us. If you'll pardon the train pun. So yeah, we shall leave you all saying good night to each other. Leave it running for a little while.
Yeah, we won't mute it just yet because we usually say
Mav
goodnight.
saying, "Damn, we nearly got through the whole night without apologies." Yeah, Tony had to apologise. Tradition should be say night and like. Very true. Alex says it's been emotional. It certainly has, bro.
Maybe we should do it like the episodes. Night, Grace.
Rob, got to claim that was you, was it, Mav? Okay, well, thank you for that. And we are going to nick that because it is a dysfunctional family and we love it.
No, instead of live, we should call it dysfunctional family meeting time.
Not a bad idea. What do you reckon? Should we start calling it great instead of that? Instead of the normal live thing, we'll call it the dysfunctional family meeting. So again, thank you very much. As always, it's not the best progress-wise, but I don't think it's all about that, is it?
It's a social, isn't it?
It's a social, it's a meeting.
Granted, it's getting harder to keep up because there's so many.
And don't
but
forget to get your thinking heads on, thinking caps even, and have a think for Tuesday's live about what you want to call this station above the Heritage Centre. We don't want to call it Innuendo Station. We want a name for it that is an innuendo.
Alex sent the pic I took. I hope Grace approves.
do you want to flip it as well, Rob?
Shall we flip it to Will?
Yes, a minute.
Oh,
Oh, it's going up. It's going haywire. It's going haywire.
Is it not like that it's changed angle? It doesn't like that anymore, does it?
Now Will feels really awkward because he is totally on camera.
I can see it in his face like, hey.
Bear with, we're just checking out a photo. Trying to find out where Alex has sent it.
Email? Baby.
I'm trying to switch chat things. Got a screenshot.
Facebook.
Ah. That's what he's just changing over, I think.
Now we've got someone that's a bit concerned about your heart monitor.
Oh, okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, if anybody, we have been asked privately, but the reason for Grace's, do you want to jump out the way?
Yeah. Freedom.
Yeah, the reason
Oh,
for Grace's heart monitor was because she suffers from tachycardia.
Literally just sitting down or standing up.
Yeah, literally anything, and her heart rate will just shoot up to 180 for no reason whatsoever. So she was on a 7-day heart race, which no doubt you saw in some of the videos. You could actually see one of the pads.
Well, it's very rare I jump up that high, but I can easily be sitting down and jump to 120, 30.
Will did brilliant tonight. Well done, William. So yeah, that was the reason for it. Now she's got to wait for about 3 weeks
Yes, there's a delay.
for the results. So yeah, nothing to be overly concerned about. But thank you for that person for asking. It is noticed and appreciated.
Probably just like everything else. I've got one of those illnesses that I've just got to live with. Like my Gilbert's, hey?
Alex, are you sure you want that on an apron?
Why? What's he done? Let me see it.
Oh, God.
Let me see it. Rob.
Do you want to come on screen and tell him?
You know, I said about flattering. I give him enough grief about the like screenshot thing.
Yeah, where
Have
are
a
we?
look.
Get away, you stupid fly.
I think, however, he did said it is like a concept thing. So
Yes, yeah. So yeah, we're going to work with Alex to maybe try and get some products going that aren't the rip-off prices that you two do. Mav, Rob, it's been so close to you, my sexy friend. Well, you can always subscribe to mine and Brian's OnlyFans page.
who's that?
Mav, he's calling me sexy.
Wait, is he trying to get in your good books now? Because he's been on mine all night.
Yeah. Paul saying, well done, Will. You'll be taking over Rob's job. Mechanic. Jake, what's going on? Alex says it's not finished. Yeah, so don't pick on him.
Something I was told by a great man. Flattery will get you everywhere, Mav.
Apply my chairman, I can understand, Rob. It said to use 80% of the brain to stand up. I found out the hard way too, didn't get to move at all. Jerry, tachycardia. Is that from all the glue she's using? That was bad. Paul Woods, I heard the growl. Oh, Jake, baby is finally asleep. Let's get the flags out. Yeah, just don't make another noise. Alex, don't worry. It's just so I can think of a graphic. People are making comments about mountains I didn't want to think. Alex, seriously, stop being paranoid.
You know,
There is a bit of paranoid. We know what you're like. We know you don't mean anything by it. I'm not offended. You're not Jeff. You're not any dirty little creep that's making snide comments to my girlfriend. I trust you, okay? Chill. It's not a problem.
I should stand by my mountain like that. I should stand with a hand model in, Alex, and go, my mountains. So then people won't know which mountains we're talking
That's
about.
not a bad idea.
Just
Andy,
stand
Andy,
like that.
and hot dog Andy. It should call a dysfunction junction.
Yes.
We might have to put another one in just for that very reason.
Well, we haven't named that one.
Well, that's going to be Gavin Junction, isn't it?
Is that the main one? I
Yeah.
thought that was the name of the entire layout, and then you name the bits on the layout.
We'll see.
I don't know how it works.
Okay, there's no need to not to be a creep. I have worked hard at being a creep. I take my hat off to you, sir. But I do know what you mean, and I know it's not meant the wrong way. You're not Jeff, whatever. You're not that weirdo that was on the other night, a week. Like I've said, I can walk away from these streams knowing Grace is safe because of you guys, because you do look out for her. And the jokes are there about the mountains. And do you see me offended? No, not in the slightest. You're taking the mickey out of Grace, flashing the cleavage the other, a few weeks back. when she
Everyone was
doing some
such
bad-
gentlemen about it, to be honest.
Yeah,
They weren't
but
like,
you
oh,
all-
your tits hanging out. They were like, Grace,
You
you're
could have
showing
just been,
mountains.
or any of you could have been just total creeps about that, but you weren't. You pointed it out to her so she could move, and then she made the bloody same mistake again.
Everyone was gentlemen about it. I really do think everyone, and the way they put it is just us.
Oh, Jake's. Can you make that noise as well, please? Seriously.
I'm not making a noise.
You're going to open one as well.
What were you just saying?
The little one teething.
Oh, bless.
Not good at all.
No. Has he got, you can get the little keys, they're like gel filled and you put them in the fridge.
Right, so we're going to say night. Thank you all for watching. Grace is now stuffing her face with an ice cream.
I've got a sore
Nobody
throat.
nobody even bothered asking me if I wanted one.
Do you want one?
It'd be nice if you wouldn't mind. I'll have one of the white ones, please.
There's one more left.
Good, it's got my name on it. So yeah, well, the sane one is saying good night. Thank you very much for all your support, as usual. Thank you. It is much appreciated. It is a dysfunctional family. You've all been so generous and kind about my sister. And as you saw, it overwhelmed my mum the other night. You all saw how upset she got. Because she can't believe there's so many nice people out there that don't know us. most have barely met us. So, I mean, Timbers and Jason is the only ones we met. We're hoping to meet Sodor, Dan, next week maybe.
Well, you've met Timber, I haven't.
But you're all diamonds, you really are. You really, really are.
But everyone was concerned about Man with her leg as well.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, and good night. I'm logging off.
Night night.
I'm going to say goodbye, Will.
Night.
So we're going to, where are we going to flip it to?
Put it towards there.
TARDIS. The TARDIS.
Put it down to the TARDIS.
Okay.
Switch it on.
Hmm?
Switch it on.
No, because we mute it, don't we?
You can switch it on so they can hear the sound.
I can't reach it.
That's because you let them.
It's right at the edge. So we're going to go radio silent now, guys. Thank you all once again. And we will see you on the next one. Oh, no, episode tomorrow, actually.
Oh, yeah. Midday tomorrow, the episode's coming out.
Night, everyone.